we go live? I mean, we're live. We're actually live. I don't need to ask you anymore. We're live. Hello! Those of you who are watching RollThis, welcome to the show. We're back again with...
no, we're not.
We're not?
We're not really here, see? We're hiding.
I'm here.
Okay, Rob's here. And Rudolph is here. And you can see them on this camera over there, which is a bit slightly darker than this other camera. But anyway, just one of those things. So, but here we are. And if we recall, last time we were out, our intrepid adventurers managed to catch a ride on an airship.
Yes.
And get almost all the way to DragonSpear Castle, if not a little bit further, and encountering a horrible screamy creature, a banshee, for their troubles and efforts.
Yes, indeedy.
And now they've landed in the grounds around the ruins of DragonSpear Castle, if that's correct.
Yes.
So if you all look at the map there, so that area where you're all standing is kind of where you're at. What you can see ahead of you, obviously, some sort of bushy, scrubland, wildernessy kind of things, but you do see a makeshift fence and sort of a gateway, and what behind that looks like some kind of encampment. But that's kind of where you're at right now.
So we're literally like on this like main road, walking into this.
Well, it's not really a main road so much as it has been a path that has been walked in here.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it a main road. All we've done is position you for now. If you want to take a moment to position yourselves in a more tactical position around on the map.
Somewhere there.
Maybe off the map or something. I don't know. That's totally up to you.
Maybe
So
off the road?
let's just. Oh, again to our good friend Vaynant, who's here with us, to say wonderful things like maps by Vaynant and assistant DMing by Vaynant. Also,
the dude rocks.
And unfortunately on this system I don't have access to my cool my scroll for my patrons. But to our amazing patrons, a huge thank you. You guys are amazing, and we have something very cool lined up for you, hopefully before Christmas.
Luckily my patron got fixed.
Did it?
There was a problem.
Yeah, I think there's a problem with lots of people for some reason, like 5-6 people.
Yeah, I bounced mine too.
Finally got fixed, yeah.
But to our patrons, so to Zoe, and to Ken, and to Yola, and to Ricardo, and to Rob, and to Stefan, and to Kylothian, and the Fist of Sons, and to Christopher, and to Niels, and to Christoph, and to Kamikaze Badger, and to, I think there's one more. Manny. To Manny. There we go. I think that's everybody. I think I got it all.
I think there might be one more.
If I missed one, I do apologize. Please don't hate me, baby. But thank you guys. You guys are amazing. We do love our patrons. So we also have a new follower, NormZidius669. I do believe that's Carl Norman. If that is you, buddy, thank you so much for the follow and thanks for joining us. Hope you're going to enjoy today's content.
Yes, because we are cool.
But jumping right back in. So I don't know if you guys want to have a chat to Mr. Assistant GM there. DM, and just let him know where you want to be on the map for now so we can get started.
And then you probably want to mention why there's a party member missing.
Oh, there's also, yes, Ricardo is not here today. Unfortunately, he has had to stay home and work because apparently in his particular realm of expertise, there is a weird cyber security issue that him and his team need to resolve this weekend. So, I will be playing Ricardo's character very basically
I can be in the front.
as an NPC.
Yes,
just to keep it,
be in the front.
Yeah,
I have to be beside you.
Tactical stuff. Boom, boom.
And I should be beside you.
So,
Yeah.
So, party,
Hello.
this is what you see. Ahead of you is a
Camp.
constructed structure of a wall that you can see. It's not man-made, it's not made out of wood. I mean, not made out of rock. It's definitely made out of wood.
Is it high, low?
It's fairly high. I mean,
so it's man-made.
Well,
it's
humanoid. It's
not natural.
It's humanoid made.
It's not natural.
It's not a natural occurrence. Okay. Where are the salt and vinegar chips?
Can we hear or smell anything specific?
Just to confirm time of day.
So we're going to pick up from where we left off last time. So you were dropped off in the evening.
Cool.
So I'm going to assume that you can either say let's decide. As a party, do you want this either to be that same night, or do you want to have taken a rest and walked up to this point the following morning early?
Evening.
You want it to be
That
evening?
is my vote, actually.
Yeah, because I
let's
mean,
go with
nobody
the
took any damage or anything, so I don't think we need to.
Yeah, I mean, you guys pretty much dealt with that banshee.
Yeah, I just don't know if I have any spells left.
Yeah, that's.
That's the only
We
thing.
might want to scout out now and then.
Yeah, and then only
Tomorrow.
worry about really performing
I'm
spelly
happy.
things tomorrow.
To let you guys rest
Okay.
and to go scouting.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, he is the stealthy one.
He's the ranger.
Yep.
Makes sense.
So,
So we're not camp close by.
Hold on.
I would
There was a
suggest we
question.
move off into camp.
The kitty asked a question.
What was your question, Kitty?
Can we hear or smell anything?
Oh, yes.
Well, I mean, hearing wise, you can kind of hear sort of foresty sounds, crickets, things like that.
And from the camp?
From the camp, at the distance you're at, you can kind of hear stuff. But it's not like anything that gives away as to what's there or who's there.
Okay, cool.
But she's a cat. Wouldn't you be able to
You
smell
can
them?
smell cooking fires.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
So there are definitely people
yeah, things.
there. Things
You
yeah.
can hear things squealing.
Those
Probably
are the
what's
sounds-
cooking on the fire.
sounds of orcs. Orcses.
Those are the sounds of orcs bashing goblins.
So, I have got some cool trickses that I can use. So, one being
Tricksy ranger.
the fact that I can make myself look like an orc,
You can make yourself look like an orc.
and the other one being that, like, because it's nighttime,
Yeah.
so things that use infravision can't see me.
Why is this?
Because I have this very cool ability called Umbral Sight,
Yes.
which says, while in darkness, you are invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you in the
Well, no.
darkness.
Isn't that a thing?
So, I'm pretty good, I think, now at the sneaky stuff.
Okay, so
Okay.
you should go sneaky
So-
sneaky. And we'll...
For safety's sake,
Right.
I'm going
Okay.
to orcish myself.
Yes.
and
How
then-
is it you're able to disguise yourself as an orc?
Oh, because I also have a spell that is called Disguise Self.
It's the same one I've got.
It is over there. It's
Cool.
a first level illusion spell, and it lasts for an hour, and it requires verbals and semantics. So, I also speak orc, so I can make myself look orcish, I can speak orcish, and I should be invisible in any case to the orcs and goblins. So,
Sounds like a plan.
so that is what I'm going to use. So, Disguise Self works for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So I
So-
think I'm going to start on the far reaches of this fence and work my way around. And as I come closer to the main gates, I'm going to use Disguise Self to look like an orc. And then check around there.
So you're
and
going to
then
move
make my way.
stealthily, you're going to make a stealthy sort of approach towards the gates.
Yeah, no, so I'm going to start in that corner over here. So I want to
fence.
start in this corner of the fence, and I want to maneuver my way around stealthily and invisibly, and then
Which
as
corner
I
of the feet?
here,
Right in that back corner by the big mountain wall there.
yeah,
Yeah, he wants to move back and start.
Okay.
I'm going to start from point to point,
Investigation.
and I'm looking for any entrances,
Weak spots.
weak spots
blind
around this
spots.
Can you
camp,
stop talking for him?
and when I get to the sort of main entrance is when I'm going to make myself look orcish, just for any possibility that there might be light and stuff, that I'm not invisible, and then move my way around to the other side and investigate that side.
Okay, so that, I mean, if I'm reading this right, you're looking at like 95 feet. That whole movement, if you go from that back corner to that main gate area at the front there, that's about 95 feet.
Yeah, so I'm going to take my time
Okay.
investigating, looking. So I'm giving myself around 3 hours, because it's the amount of times that I can use Disguise Self,
Okay.
to do this examination
Okay.
of the fence. So basically what I'm going to tell everyone else
Are you
is...
really going to take 3 hours to examine the fence? Wouldn't it be better to use an hour to go in and, you know,
I'm going to
sniff out the people?
use 3 hours. If you don't get me back, if I'm not back in 3 hours, just then,
Something's wrong.
Then something's wrong.
Okay,
Okay.
then
He's,
we come
discussing
So-
this with us. We're
Yeah, so
discussing
I'm
this
telling
plan.
you, this is my plan. I'm going to be gone for 3 hours. If I'm not back within 3 hours, then something's happened.
by bedtime, come look for me.
And then, yeah, and then I'm going to go about my business.
Okay, and I think we should discuss in which direction we will go to make camp. Because I don't think we make camp this close to.
At that bottom corner.
Well, you don't need to make a.
No, well, we
A
can just
fire
sort of make
camp.
a.
No, but just
Fire
set
camp.
up camp. I don't think we should probably not camp this close to.
You can camp a kilometer off in the distance. It
Yeah,
doesn't
but
really
that's
matter.
what I'm.
Or what miles? Sorry, this game is in dodgy
A
America.
league.
Huh?
A league away.
Isn't
Yeah.
a league a bit far?
A league is like very far.
I
I
know.
don't know. But yeah, it's in. What do you call that stuff the Americans use?
Imperial.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of metric.
Yeah.
Metric is way better.
Yeah.
Well, decide
Wants
how
to
many
use
miles, kilometers, leagues, feet do you want to go?
Oh, just like in the corner.
We'll find a
there.
good spot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
what's
Until we
the
find a
corner
good
there?
the
Okay.
corner there is good.
So you're splitting the party.
Yes, we are, which is always a good idea.
Part of the party is going to go make camp, and part of the party is going to go and investigate things.
One member.
Are you
Okay.
okay to do it on your own?
Yes.
I do have some stealthy
He's
skills, and I
better off doing it
can.
on his own.
I'm
I
fine.
can disguise myself as an orc.
I'm fine. I think
As
for
long
now.
as you're alright. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I can get back to you if there's any hassles.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as I know where you are.
I will keep an eye
I
out
will-
on what's going on around us because I have docu.
Me too.
Oh, you also do.
Yeah.
We'll
Yes.
just keep.
We all do, except
We all do.
for the NPC. Today.
So I'm gonna
Okay.
So it's only the
Sounds
human who
good.
can't see a damn thing, and he's not here.
I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
Yes.
That's great. Go play Neverending Story outside.
So it's a 10.
Okay, we'll go play
Not the
outside.
greatest stealth. I can't. Merrick can't stealth for nonsense at the moment.
I'm just you're invisible to
So,
certain.
but anyway, so
You
then-
make it to the point of departure of your mission.
So maybe you
Okay.
should disguise yourself.
So
So
now.
you, without incident. I mean, obviously you scare off a couple of, creaturey things
Yeah.
that
don't
hear you
use-
coming.
That don't use dark vision.
Don't you dog and just like, ah, it's this person running through my house.
Yeah.
You know.
So as I get to the far end of the fence,
Yes.
I'm gonna start making my way towards the main gate
Uh-huh.
and just examining the fence, the surroundings, what I can see inside the camp, if I can see through the fence.
Does he
trying
make a
to-
perception roll?
I think pretty much, I mean, you know what you're looking at. You're looking at a fortified encampment, not necessarily fortified for combat,
Mhm.
but you're looking at an encampment. It could be some kind of outpost, some kind of sort of like a what's the FOB, a forward operating base for something. You also recognize from the sounds and things that you hear on the inside that there are obviously occupants of this camp.
Mhm.
The sounds that you can hear definitely sound orcish. You might even be a bit of goblin in there.
Okay.
But you kind of figure out what you're looking at.
So as I get to about here, I'm gonna turn myself into an orc.
Okay, well, before you get there, you pass this area sort of halfway over there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hold on, how do I get there now? I gotta go here, and then I gotta go. No, don't press F11. Right about there.
Unpress.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where you know for sure what you're dealing with,
Okay.
because that's where all the crap is being dumped.
Oh yay! It's
It
a
smells
trash
really bad.
dump mission.
Mhm.
And it's leftover food. It's
On
leftover.
the outside.
Yes, they've like tossed it over the wall.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it's a very goblin thing to do, right?
Yep.
Take out the papers in the trash.
Yeah.
You know, there's some leftover goblin. Some leftover. You have no idea, but there are bones and things, and it's just gross. There's like flies all over the place.
Okay.
It's disgusting. But you now know
I've seen
for
it.
sure
Yeah.
what you are dealing with.
Okay.
Oh, I hope he's not one of those guys.
So
who,
these
like, while he's checking, like, gets
structures that I
grounded
can
and stuff.
see, can I see them through the fence?
You can see some of them over the fence.
Over the fence.
Yeah.
How high is the fence?
It's not that high, about 6 feet.
Goblin.
So as I poke my head over
Goblin's
and
standing
I
right
look
next to
and-
him.
You poke your head over, and there's a goblin taking a pee on the other side going,
He can't see me though.
okay, no,
You
that
better hope
didn't
he
happen.
doesn't hit you.
Yeah. So I'll just eye myself out, keep what's going on there, look at myself. and-
Same kind of vibe. You want to go and turn orcish.
Yeah. So as I get to around here, I will make myself an orc, and I will make my way to the main gate,
Cool.
and it's poke my head in there, see what I can see.
Hola.
Okay, well, if he steps in, then you can, assistant DM, you can reveal what he sees.
Hola.
Uh-oh. Hola.
Hola, mi compadres.
Bonjour.
I speak all too.
Nice.
And then he goes, oh no, pickle.
Okay. So obviously there are occupants, as we said. There are people in this camp, or humanoids.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goblins and what looks like 4 orcs. Am I right?
I am very
5 goblins, 4 orcs. Is what I can see.
Seems about right to me.
Stand up then and have a look.
I'm very
Okay.
Watch out,
orcs or
there is a
hobgoblins?
shady behind you.
Orcs.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
okay, Shushu. Sorry, baby. Sweetie.
Yeah. I'm gonna contain myself because they are my natural enemy.
Yes.
I'm gonna like try and not want to just run in there and kill them all.
But if Asmo was with you, you'd have a problem.
Yeah, because he'd be like, ah!
Yeah. So then I'm just gonna make my way around the other side and see what I can
On the
see.
outside?
Yeah, on the outside.
Okay.
I think on the outside now.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna... yeah, okay, it was close. But yeah, okay, you make it round. Nothing sort of jumps out at you. You do find another sort of tip pit closer to the far end. But other than that, the walls have been made pretty well. It's an orc camp.
Mm.
They don't mess around when they make their little,
Yeah.
pillared
Okay.
walls.
So now, how much time has passed for this
I'm gonna say that you're pushing the 2-hour mark.
2-hour mark? Okay. All right. So we've got 2 hours.
You see
Done.
now, this is terrible.
And how long have I been an orc for?
About an hour.
About an hour.
So
Okay,
at
so
this
it's- so
stage,
it's
it
gonna
starts to
wear
fade.
off.
Yeah,
It's
you'll
gonna
have to
wear off.
cast again.
So I'm gonna make my way back again
2?
to about this point over here, and then I'm going to recast this guy's self,
Okay.
and I'm going into the camp, and I'm gonna go and start mingling for about 40 minutes.
What are you dressed in?
I look like an orc.
You
For
should
all it-
look like an orc. But what are you dressed in?
What am I currently dressed in? Physically, I am dressed in studded leather armor.
I think the DM's question is for your disguise.
Well, the disguise lets me look. I can disguise everything. Outfit.
Sure.
That's what he's asking.
I need to know what that looks like.
So
It's
Like a-
orcish armor.
like I don't know, a mid-level orc grunt. Ones that I've encountered numerous times along the way.
Right.
Any
He's wearing a bright pink ballet tutu.
particular marking?
With a brawn.
No, I'm not going to put a white hand on myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to.
Doesn't everybody, if everybody else has one and you don't?
He
isn't
doesn't
it
even know
a
if
little
they do.
bit- Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, hopefully that would have been something that I would have seen when looking in the doorway the first time.
What was that roll? That was pretty close.
Okay. Well, I'll step in.
No, poo.
Okay,
Okay.
so if you hear anything that sounds like screaming,
So the closest goblin
run.
sees you.
Hmm.
So looks at you, looks away, then looks at you again. Quizzical kind of look on his face. Comes running up to you. Oi. Who are you then?
Who are you then?
What are you doing here?
Until is wearing a clean.
I'm Gach. There's no need to spit on people. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What are you doing here? Where are you from? You're not around here. You see that he has the insignia of the white hand with the red slash on his jerkin. As he
I am
looks at you.
and my other coat has been misplaced.
Right. We're going to roll charismas now.
Oh boy.
Deception.
In fact, yeah, just go straight up deception.
Deception.
Yeah.
I feel like Brent would have been a better
Deception.
option.
And persuasion are the same thing. So.
Isn't it?
All right.
Yeah.
So
What is your perception?
But didn't he take one of those coats with him when we left?
I believe that was a 19.
that's a 19 plus
No, that
1,
was one
so
of those other
I got a
robes.
20.
Okay.
The
Ah!
red robe thing.
Where did you leave it then?
There. Back there.
Shall I go fetch it? I'll clean it for you.
It's destroyed.
And I'll tell him it's out this way.
Away from the party. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I thought you were going to send him.
Okay, he trotters off.
Hello.
Trotters off his head. Be back, be back, be back. Trotters off. Gone off into the forest.
And is there anything close by?
Like what?
Like
There's a
fire pit or...
Well, in front of you, there's a weird looking sort of rectangular fire pitty job.
Okay, what's this thing right here in front of me?
That's what I'm saying.
This here?
Yeah.
Because then we'll never get him back.
So...
It looks like it's full of ash.
Oh, so where's the whitest ash in there?
What? Well, I mean, there's ash there. You could. Fair enough. One of the other goblin is standing there, sort of looks to go. Watch off! Don't worry. I know what you're doing. No problem.
And yeah, then I'm just gonna...
You also do notice on the far side of this camp
Yeah?
what looks like a cave mouth.
Okay. That's interesting. So I'm gonna
Please appoint
mosey on that way.
You're moseying on towards the
towards that entrance, yeah.
Which way are you moseying? Before we just move him, are we moseying close to? Which way are we
this
moving?
way? This way around. Where there's the least amount of people.
Okay.
No, I don't need to draw attention to myself.
Fair too late.
Yes, I would say a smidge too late, but you know. Who are you then?
I'm Og.
You had like 3 names in the space of 2 minutes. It was crazy. Okay, so you get to where you are now, and that orc on the other side of the hut there sees you.
Well, he can speak orc. So
And I'll go in Orcish.
Yeah.
Greetings, fellow warrior. Or whatever the normal orc thing would be to say.
Looks at you and says, "Why is your insignia so smudgy?"
Because it's new.
And where are you from? Not seen you here before.
I am from the fields of the dead. Come through the fields of the dead.
I don't even know where that is. Then again, I don't know what we're doing here anyway.
Gatassa sent me personally to come and inspect the camp.
Alright, no need to get all pretty about stuff. I was just asking.
She was talking about maybe coming through for a visit.
Oh, God. Right, you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna clean up my quarters.
Cool. Drop some name.
some name.
Well, maybe that stops anyone else from asking me any questions.
That was very clever.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so you make it to that sort of cavey entrance. It's definitely okay. It looks more like a tunnel.
Okay.
And you can see torches running down the inside of it, so it definitely goes somewhere. And it is pretty well looked after.
Okay, torches, eh? So there's torches here.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the tunnel.
In the tunnel,
Yeah.
and pretty well looked after.
Yeah.
Ooh, hello.
Alright. I'm going to...
You are pretty certain as well,
Sorry, dog.
from the direction you travelled to get here,
Mm-hmm.
that tunnel leads towards DragonSpear Castle, at least in the direction of the castle.
Okay, cool. So, last things last. Is there anything in the tunnel?
Like what?
Like any
There's dirt.
humanoids?
There are no humanoids in the tunnel
Okay.
A
at
nifty
this time.
train, a nifty train thing.
Alright, so
You're not there, shut up.
I'm going to step into the tunnel,
Okay.
scope it out for about a little way,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast the last disguise self,
So we won't get
Okay.
lost.
making myself look like a different
A different door.
orc with a hand.
Okay.
And then I'm going to come out.
Come out where?
Back out the tunnel. And then I'm going to see if that original goblin has come back.
That's a good question. Poor bugger.
Looking for a coat in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, no, he hasn't come back
He
yet.
hasn't come back yet. So this 6-foot wall, has it got any like walkways or anything like that on it?
No, it's
nothing,
just
a,
like
wooden.
wooden pillars,
way.
just like poles.
Okay. Yeah, I think then I'm going to make my way to the gate again.
Okay. Everybody else seems very busy all of a sudden in this thing. They're all like making themselves look pretty as presentable as orcs and goblins can be at this particular point in time.
Gee, I wonder why.
Some of them are like cleaning, like one dude is actually, one of the orcs has got one of the goblins by the nape of the neck and is like using him to sweep the floor of his hut kind of thing. And the goblin's going, "You missed your spot, you missed your spot!"
Okay. Now I'm going to come back to camp.
To the
To our
friend's
camp.
camp.
To our camp, yeah.
To the friendly camp.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I'm going to relay everything I've seen to whoever's awake.
We're all awake.
We're all awake.
Why are you guys not resting like you said you were going to rest?
Oh, resting.
Okay.
I can meditate and rest. What is
Okay,
your problem?
Alright.
And you
Cool.
don't sleep, elf.
Asmo says, "Goblins here."
No goblins, just orcs.
You said goblins.
No, you said goblins.
No, you said goblins. You said
No,
you said you related everything you saw
Roll
to
your
the
charisma.
party.
Fine.
Asmo says, "Goblins here."
Yes.
And we say, as most.
But a few of them. Quite a few
Only
of
small
them.
ones.
A few of them.
Only small.
So I have a
The
plan.
worst come.
I have a plan.
Rob has. Sorry, Merrick has a plan. Oh god.
Merrick has a plan. So I've got them all with the fear of death in them
Yes.
because they're expecting a visit from Gatassa
You good.
any second now. Maybe not any second now, but they're expecting her. So they're all busy cleaning and
Sorry,
doing
that's just ask something. When you returned to camp,
yeah.
was your disguised self still in effect?
Yeah, I would have cancelled it.
Okay, just checking.
I wouldn't have walked in as an orc and gone like, ah, blah, blah, blah.
Because that would have been a pretty
like,
nice practical joke, right?
What?
Ah, fool you!
No, I
Would
don't
you
think-
like to be on fire?
I would not like to scare the jingos out of my party members.
Fair enough.
I would have set you on fire then.
So,
She would have.
so they're all busy prepping their
We would have
encampment
been not be
for a
able to
visit
see
from
him anymore.
Gatassa.
Right.
So now my next idea,
True.
Oh, he's talking.
Oh, sorry.
my
yeah.
next idea is that I actually disguise myself as Gatassa, and we go into the camp. I have you guys as prisoners.
Oh, then can I
Or
be
you
like
and
a
I.
fellow orc, and
You
then
and I.
will hold them as.
Yeah, we'll take them in as prisoners,
Yeah.
and we'll tell the whole group that the Tabaxi and the ranger are still out at large, and they must go and find them. So then the whole encampment will leave, and we'll be here.
Couldn't you just ask Gurtasa maybe order them to do a drill or a march or something?
Well, I'm just going to tell them to go find the other two that are still missing.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right, Asmo's not happy with your plan.
You don't have to be happy with it, you just have to do it.
I don't like the idea that you're going to hand me over to a bunch of...
I'm not handing you over to anyone.
That doesn't
Nobody's
even
We're
have
going
to
to
be-
chase them
you
away.
over.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be part of it. You can just walk in and chase them away, and then we can enter afterwards.
Yeah, that could also work. So I can just go in as
I would,
Gatassa.
as Asmo, I would prefer that. I don't know if I would be
Fine.
able to control
Fine.
myself if you put me in that space.
I understood. Okay, so we'll go as an orc.
As orcs,
So I'll go as Gatassa,
and I'll be your
and you'll be
bodyguard.
a bodyguard.
Okay.
So you can disguise yourself to make yourself look like one of those
Those big dudes with.
pus-filled.
Oh, the
orcs.
pus-filled guy.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
That's the only way
lovely.
this is going
Okay.
to work. And I go as Gatassa, and then we go in. We tell them that somewhere in this direction is a group of adventurers that are coming to cause trouble, and we'll get them all to go and look for the adventurers, and then,
And then-
we can come and cause trouble ourselves.
So then, okay, so if we're looking at that map, let's just, for argument's sake, position people where you're going to position them when you do this.
So I would position the people, say, here.
You mean us people?
No, not you
No.
two. The rest of the
The
party.
other
Where's the
party.
rest of the party
Sort
going to
of
be?
like here, amongst this grove of trees.
Okay.
And then we would go in. Basically,
Question
I would.
though,
I
how
would.
many times have you cast disguise self? Have you
No,
got
so
one
I have.
left?
I've used it 3 times now.
And
so
and we did say we were going to rest. I don't know.
so
if
I
that's
have to
still-
rest
Sure.
before we can do this.
Okay.
So I need to get those spells back. But
But this is a morning. This is a
this
morning
would be in the
adventure.
morning. So
Oh, okay.
so basically, I would cast it,
Hmm.
walk in there, go, "Oi, all of you! There's a bunch of adventurers running around in the forest over there. Go find them."
Mm.
And
Which
then
way are you going to
hopefully-
send them? You're going to send them the same way you sent the goblin.
Yeah, in this direction.
Okay.
So to get them away from the party. So once they leave, then the party comes in after us, and
And
then we can just go through this awesome tunnel that leads to DragonSpear Castle.
and hopefully we don't meet anybody on the way.
Well, if we do, then we just go. We've got prisoners. because I'll just be Gutasa and hope she's not already.
No, that's what I
But
was
we're pretty sure
worrying
she's
about.
not because we're like
Yeah, we're very far.
Yeah, no, we're far out.
we're the flight on the airship far away.
You're
from
days
her.
Yeah.
ahead of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if she was gonna come here, we're very far ahead
Yeah.
of her. So
Okay,
if anything,
sounds like a
so that's the plan. So that's
Sounds like a good plan.
that's
I'm
the
assuming
plan.
then we're in for a long rest.
Are we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we
and
also then
in that time I'm gonna
cutting off the route back into the camp, or trying to collapse the tunnel from the one side, maybe?
That might not be a bad idea.
It is
How
our way
would we
out
do
as
it,
well,
though?
but I mean,
So I'm trying to find my spells.
yeah, it's just a discussion I think we should have.
Yes.
Well, Merrick has apparently heard the call of nature and has run off into the bushes. So let's let him
Merrick, we
do
can't see
that.
him. We can't see him.
And then when he comes back, you can have that chat. And then I think you guys need to decide on your long rest.
Yes.
We definitely can't see him, man. We
No,
have
you
dark
can't.
vision.
This
He's-
dark vision thing is crazy. You can't see him at all. He's just I can't even see him. And I'm the DM. Yes! That's quite intense.
If we, no, I can.
If we
Yes.
know.
I can do something called speak with inanimate object.
Yes.
Sound as a rock or something. Oh no. Okay, never mind. It's just
collapse.
Asking,
After
should
you-
we-
It's a discussion. It's a discussion that the party has decided to put forward, but
No,
we
never
couldn't do
mind.
it
Wrong
while Merrick
spell.
was in the bushes.
Okay. So what do we want to do? We want to collapse the.
Once we're in the tunnel, should we collapse? Do something to collapse the
Should we
engine?
go?
Yeah.
That's the question. Should we try and prevent
Just
them
follow.
from being able to follow us through back when they come back? Because they're going to know something's on when they return. Or is it
Well,
aloof enough that they might just...
I can use my authority as Gutasa to say, you go find those adventurers, I'm carrying on forward to the castle.
Do not follow me.
That's exactly what I can say.
Mhm.
So there would be no reason, or they would be pretty... Oh, the orcs. They would be pretty dumb to follow us. But I mean,
I'm not gonna say it.
but they are orcs, so they might do it.
That's why I'm bringing it up, yeah.
But I think it would be more suspicious if we collapsed it behind us than not. And also, if we need to get out again.
That's also...
Yeah. So that's a concern.
So I have a cool thing. So when we get to the tunnel, I'll lead because I have Deep Delver. So it's you have a knack for making your way in the deep places of the world. You can recall the twists and turns and passageways and tunnels such that you can always retrace your steps underground.
You are a rock star.
Mm.
I know that.
Get
I
it?
love you.
And
Rock
I can-
star?
Ah!
And I can also always find food and water that's safe to consume for up to 5 people.
You do rock. Yes, that sounds like a fantastic
So
plan.
I'll lead us in there.
Awesome. Cool.
Super duper.
We'll
Right.
just-
Long
and
rest.
it's-
It
yeah.
is nighttime. Night falls.
Do you guys think invisibility is gonna
Can I have
gonna
some
be
salt and vinegar?
Sure.
be useful? Do
There's like nothing in there.
you guys think invisibility is gonna be useful for the next part of our adventure?
Invisibility.
Sorry.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
okay.
I do have pass without trace though, which I can put on the whole party. So if we need to get out of somewhere, we can.
There's
They
like
can
little
still see
crumbs.
us.
It's just
Yeah.
I
white
like the
crumbs.
crumbs. They're the saltiest of
I can,
vinegarous.
but then it takes one of my spell, my spell. Okay.
Do a spell slot, sure.
Mm.
Well, look, just prep it, and then if we need it, then
No.
you can.
Don't say
make
sorry.
yourself invisible.
That's what they were there for. They were there to be consumed.
They're addicted
Consumed.
though, that's the problem with them.
What's addictive? Are those salt and vinegar stick things from Woolworths?
Yeah.
I hear you.
Those things do not
Oh,
last.
I can also make foes like blind and deaf.
Oh, that's
Okay, so I'm going to do this. You guys are going to chat
Helpful.
as a party about what spells, etc. you're going to prep for the next day. I'm going to go put the kettle on
Sounds like a plan.
and offer a round of drinks. Anybody need some drinks?
Yes,
Any
please,
refreshments?
Yeah.
I can also cast Veil of Shadows.
I'll take a
which-
coffee.
Oh, I was
It's
also
just
doing coffee.
Regular coffee, though.
What is
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
that's good.
Speak the words of the spell, and tendrils of purple darkness rise from you, from the ground, surrounding you and concealing you from your foes.
That's cool.
If you
10%
do that,
mischance, in effect, if the attacker has.
if you do
not-
that on them, also they won't be able to see Rob at all.
Yeah. So there's ways. I can also do stuff where I can throw our opponents off balance and stuff. I can
What I am going to do
disorientate
is,
them.
as we maneuver through that tunnel, I am going to put all the lights out as we're going, so that any of them that try to follow us won't be able to see me.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
And if you're, so I'll be like 10 feet behind everyone,
Yes.
and 10, 15, 30 feet, whatever.
Mm.
So I can see, you guys can all see, you guys will have the human who, so you'll have light as you're moving,
Yes.
and I'm going
Because
to be
he
putting
can't
it out
see.
as I go, because then I can just naturally ambush anything that comes up behind us, because they won't see me, and I can just then like,
I can also conjure up a
Yes.
scarab swarm that can then attack our
Oh, that
foes
sounds
and
exciting.
hold them back, which might work in a tunnel because,
yeah.
you know, they won't have anywhere to go. And if the scarabs are between us and them and they are flesh eating, you know.
Sounds like a plan. I think we've got this.
Except I don't have a beetle. Shit. I'd have to find the carapace of a beetle.
Oh, you know what I will do at the same time?
I'm sure we could find one in this.
I mean,
Oh,
it is
whistle.
it is in a cave. I mean, you should be able to find
I
the
can make
I'm
carapace.
sure we could find one right here.
map of
Yeah.
the tunnel as we go as well, because I have cartographer stuff.
Yeah, but if you know where we're going, then we're fine.
I don't know where
Yeah.
we're going. I'm just really good at finding my way in
That's
and out
fine.
of
Then
tunnels.
just do
That's
that.
all you need.
Yeah, that's all we need right
So-
now.
Okay.
You'll just be like, oh, this is the way
Just
we
wanna use
came.
my tools, to be fair.
Yeah.
I just think it takes time
Oh, no, that's
to
right.
draw a
Yes,
map
map.
as you walk
Yeah.
in.
Not
Which
me.
maybe,
I'm like super skilled. Tail.
Ooh, foretell distraction. What does that do?
but yeah.
Your foe
No,
will
we should
take
be
you
fine
somewhere
with deep
either
dive.
if you cast an
Just throwing my
spell,
stuff around.
except for find cover or concealment.
Yeah, so I think this is
Okay, so that could help.
quite a cool plan we've got for this whole thing.
Okay, so I'll keep the scarabs around. I'll look for a beetle shell
I'm sure we could find
and
you
see
a
if I
beetle.
can find one, and then I'll keep the
As a ranger in the forest, which is my natural like
habitat.
you know, it is my like
Yes.
favored place.
Yes, find me a
So
beetle.
I'll just find you a beetle.
Thank you, and then I can
What do we
cast it if we need to.
Cover.
Coffee? Tea?
Yes, please,
Coffee.
green tea.
Come back.
No, I'm good, thank you.
APC 200 for the man over there.
Don't you have something like a arcane focus as a cleric, so you don't need the component?
No. Oh yes, I can use my amulet. I can use my little holy
You have an
symbol.
arcane focus as a cleric.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I do. I have.
Then you don't need components
Oh.
unless they get consumed and they're worth money,
Oh,
monetary
then no.
value.
Then I suppose I
So
don't
like
need the beetle.
if you need a diamond worth 1,000 gold, then you need a diamond
Then I
because
need
it
a
gets
diamond, yeah.
consumed by the spell.
Yeah.
Maybe just have a beetle in case.
Yeah, I'll just have a beetle in case. Just
Yeah,
find me a beetle.
I'll get you a beetle.
Thank you. I mean, we might not need the spell. I mean, seriously,
Yes.
it really is just a let's have the beetles over there, like fighting the foes.
But I
while
also
we
think that
run.
like, just in general, like you should have all your spell components just in general. Unless they're
No,
valuable.
you need
No,
either
you have to
a
actually pick them
spell
up.
pouch or an arcane focus, or you need physically need to get ingredients.
Yeah, and I've got
I
a
know
priest's
that, but I
pouch,
mean,
which means I've got a sovereign
We haven't
mouse.
cast that many
Which I should have fed
spells
to
that
you by now.
consume.
Oh, yes, but I won't need
Oh,
a
no,
roll.
but I believe I believe clerics would have something to focus their
Just very
magic.
well, milk
Yeah.
and sugar?
Yes, please. Two and a bit for love,
Okay.
and then milk.
I haven't played a cleric yet, so I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
We
look,
could
the
use
priest's
your
pack
mouse
is
though.
crap.
Have you
Like-
played anything besides a wizard? No. So.
As a
I haven't
distraction.
really played a lot, so.
It's called pet mouse. I don't think I'm allowed to throw it at people.
Oh, I'll just
What?
accidentally eat
She
it.
has a pet mouse.
You have a pet mouse?
She's
I
got a
do.
pet
I
mouse.
have a pet mouse and I've got a glowy thing. I mean, you know, my life is just full.
Chloe thing?
Yes, you don't know about it, so shush.
I'm
Well, you just
gonna
brought it up.
eat it.
Sorry. I
Yeah,
have a
I
pet
know about-
mouse.
I know
You
about
just
the glowy thing.
brought it up when we asked about your pet mouse.
No,
What
it's
glowy
nothing.
thing?
A pet mouse and a glow
It's a
thing.
torch, you know. I can turn it on and off. You've seen.
Yeah, usually people don't reference a torch as a glowing thing.
I totally reference torches as glowy things.
See?
Yeah, but
In
that's
fact,
'cause
when
you're
I,
a
when,
cat.
I put it, when I cast light on her tail, then she's got a glowy thing too.
Yeah.
Do that.
Okay, cast light.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. What? Wait. It keeps moving.
Actually, it's better if I cast it on my tail and then I can just wag it in front of you.
Ooh,
That's even
better
better.
run around after you. Ooh.
And then you get distracted.
I'm starting to get worried about you two. You're far too familiar.
We both got tails. Don't be jealous.
I think all my hard work is for naught. Merrick's like, now I know why.
I'll plan to pretend to be lesbians.
Now I know why.
Yes, 'cause
They don't fall for my gracious charm.
It's the
Well,
tail.
It's the tails, yeah. What is a
That
tail?
and the fact that I'm terrible at hitting on things.
And
Well,
so,
you do try. We have to give him 10
Yeah.
out of 10 for perseverance.
Oh, I've stopped trying.
True.
Especially since you started speaking so in-depthly into my heart. Now I'm very nervous of you two.
and I still have that hangover cure as well.
I know.
I will never drink.
One morning, just
Not on
It's
purpose.
coffee.
just pretend to make it. I'll make you something great.
Some tar bean tea.
Yeah.
Oh, Mary, thanks for your help the other day with all the fighting. Here, I made you this drink from my people.
It's a special recipe.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Why is it in a flask that's stamped with whatever's in?
No, she's gonna pour it in a
just gonna pour it
goblet.
into a thing
Yeah,
and then like
just like
hand it
put it in
over
a-
or like mixed
No.
in with his morning coffee.
Yeah.
You know.
I still have that laugh of yours etched in the back of my mind. The way you laughed at us.
Was
Mm.
well.
What, you
Hideous
were aware of
character.
anything else? What?
Yeah.
Hideous character.
It was hilarious for me to see. Oh, what else to do?
Kids having fun.
Yeah, no. With the umbrella on the trampoline.
I hope they don't poke one of theirs eyes out. That's gonna happen.
Do you know what else was funny?
excuse to have this
Hey?
Hey?
You know what else was funny?
Which?
That other spell I cast. First the DJ pop.
Just wait till I level up. I'm also gonna get cool spells. I don't know yet. I haven't decided if I'm gonna multi-class or not. Ah, but you know what I do have now is like 500 brushes. So if you do,
I can empathy. Look. Poof. Look. Wait.
Are you two bonding?
Fire. Oops. Wrong one. No fire.
Thank you.
What have you guys set on fire?
No, we were just saying. I said to him, if he makes me poofy again, I have 5 brushes because I bought so many.
I
at the
told
time.
her I can't unpoof her as well.
Yeah. And then he's like, unpoof, fire, oops.
And then we have roasted kitty.
Yeah, sing.
Alrighty, we're back.
What's that smell?
We are back and we are doing stuff. So, I'm assuming you have all had your discussions and you have made your plans.
Yes,
Yes.
we just have to ask one thing, ODM.
He didn't want any.
We just have to ask one thing, ODM.
Yes, what is that?
May Rob
Jimmy
find...
Carr is on my television. What?
Can Merrick find me a beetle carapace? Because, I mean, he is a ranger.
And we are in a forest.
And we are in a forest. So can he find me a
He can
beetle
try.
carapace? Because
He can try.
it's part of our plan should people come after us.
In fact, I will find multiples.
Good
Are we
idea.
talking about a giant beetle carapace?
No,
or
just,
just like
I just need a little beetle carapace. It's for a spell, just in
Okay.
case. So if he can find me a couple or one or whatever, then we're set. Because then we've got everything. we
beetle
need.
carapaces.
Beetle carapaces.
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 Beetle
Beetle shell.
Why?
beetle shell. John Paul
Bits of
George
a beetle.
Oringa.
Bits of a beetle.
Bits of a beetle. We need the Merrick though to go and do this.
We also decided that we're going to walk in front, well, me specifically, and then the party, and then Merrick will be at the back, and as he walks at the back, he's going to put all the torches out. So we can see where we're going, and he's just going to, because no one can see him because of dark vision.
So if they do follow us into the passageway, then they will walk into me and then be dead.
Just if anybody's watching and you can hear the screaming in the background, I promise we're not hurting anybody. There's 2 little girls playing outside, so
On a trampoline.
on a
so-
trampoline. So that's what you're hearing. And if anybody hasn't watched Masters of the Universe Revelation yet, it's on Netflix. You should watch it because
you
it's
use holy symbol as
it's really good.
Oh, can I do that?
You don't need it.
Okay, you don't have to find me any beetles. I'm okay.
Oh, but just have a beetle.
No
Oh, but it
beetles?
might be fun
You can
anyway.
feed it to your mouse.
Yes, maybe I should feed it to my mouse who I
am
haven't
I
looked
using?
after in
Eh?
like
What am
forever.
I using?
I don't know, what skills have you got? You've got like finding
Probably
stuff,
survival.
foraging, survival,
I mean, my natural habitat is
natural habitat.
Forest.
That's right, so you'll find it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I just have it. There you go.
He found it.
I have a beetle.
He found it. Merrick miraculously turned around and there it was lying on the floor.
It was like right next
You
to
know,
me.
Mary,
Number
you're just the
three.
best.
Pet
Tree-
number 3.
Tree number 12
Yeah,
on the
number
left.
3.
We'll find it
Lucky
there.
me.
Okay, so the sun rises.
One times beetle.
For resting, I just use my remaining spell slots to make some potions.
Okay, cool. I also am just going to assume that Asmodan has
Done whatever he needs to do.
learned his
Prepped his things.
things, including his favored Eldritch Blast.
I'm sure he has.
I think that's a cantrip, so yes.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like, you know, it's his go-to thing.
And then so we will.
I do not have his character sheet in front of me.
It's on Roll20.
Yes, it is. But then, you know.
Yes, I can't believe we've got a mouse. Anyway.
I will
I'll
take
take
that off your hands.
You've
for
had
me.
I'll
you've
take
had
your
your mouse
mouse.
forever,
I'll
and
take
you
your
still
mouse.
can't believe you have it.
I can't believe you have a mouse.
Maybe give it to Mary.
I don't have
so
a
you
mouse,
can
I have a
see I'm
trackpad.
looking at it.
Merrick, would you like a mouse?
Sure.
How cold.
I'll give you a mouse. There you
Sure.
go.
And I'm gonna let it go.
There you go.
And Mouse
I
runs
just
right
was
back
going
to
to
you.
follow me.
He goes,
I'm
my
like,
little
oh.
snack. I could have had a snack.
Anyway. Okay.
No, you got tail rations.
Day breaks.
Can't
Are
eat the
you going
innocent.
to immediately put your plan into action?
Yes.
Yes. So we're gonna move to the predetermined location.
How early are we doing this for?
Maybe we should do
Sun
like
up?
the breakfast thing. You know? Just saying. Gonna
I
be a
feel
long
like I
To
day.
should make
interrupt
Rob a
them
cup of
in the
coffee.
middle of their meal. So like, yeah,
Yeah,
as
just to make
early,
them even
early.
more
We're
panicky.
gonna interrupt them in
Not
their.
on the road.
Interrupt
So-
their breakfast.
So we're
Okay.
here, and then Evie and myself are gonna.
Okay,
Because-
Evie,
Hello?
you're casting disguise self, right?
I am indeed.
And you're turning yourself into one of those big pussy blobby things.
Yes. What do they wear?
At what level of detail are you doing this disguise?
They also wear the,
Well, it would have to pass.
the hand.
So I should imagine.
So she's been really up close to one.
Yes,
Yes,
she
I
has been
have.
very close to one.
I've
I'm
been
just
disgustingly close
wondering,
to one.
At that
you know,
level.
in terms of the level of detail of your, are your pustules going to glob and pop and
Yeah,
do all
they'll
kinds
have
of
to, or
horrible
else
things?
it's not believable.
Okay,
So I'll have to be one of the disgusting pustule things.
okay.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks, Merrick. I've always wanted to be a disgusting pustule.
it's my pleasure. And then we can make ourselves like a foot or
You look
taller or shorter. And
Aw,
I
thank
am
you.
just for confirmation
Do you like my purse?
6'5". So
If you're a foot taller, you'd probably be about the same height as guitars.
yeah, so I'm gonna make myself the same size as her, and then the two of us are gonna walk into camp.
I'm so worried about this.
And
And action. Oh,
You walk in,
wait.
the reaction is immediate. Every goblin, including the one who was out yesterday, who came back in the middle of the night, bitching about the fact that stupid bloody orc left next time to go find his own damn clothes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
They're immediate. Everybody lines up, they rank up in front of you, they're all just like, "Yeah, saluting,
Right. The lot of you, as we were approaching, we spotted adventurers in the forest, off in this direction. Camp. In this direction. I demand that you go and find them.
I order you.
Sure. What did they do?
They attacked
Intruders.
me and my
Intruders.
group and got away.
Call them
I
intruders.
want to murder them.
Call them intruders. They're coming.
And they're probably coming to murder you too. So go find them.
Clearly whispering at him. doesn't
So-
work.
I'm gonna use intimidation
Okay.
to get this across. That was a 6.
That's okay. They're pretty scared anyway. The goblins suddenly turn quite feral and bare their horrible teeth and rip swords and short daggers and things out from various hiding places upon their persons and head off out the gate, followed closely by the orcs, who also galumph behind them, weapons drawn, screaming bloody war cries as they go.
Cool. So as they're far enough away, we'll mosey to the rest of the party to Come on in.
Okay.
Caw.
That's the sign for danger!
No, we'll just go to the gate and go, oi, come on. Coast's clear.
We can also see them leaving.
No,
You also
past
you saw them
danger,
kind of go.
Yeah,
So-
so then we'll be in a marching order that has
We might have some
Caliber.
time. Do you want to scrounge
Caliber
around and see if
first.
we can find anything in the
Where
camp?
would you
I don't know
like
why-
me? Oh, since
This elf, I tell you,
Close
you
to
may as well have been a thief.
Okay.
protector.
Or are you playing The
Resource-
Last of Us? Is that what you're doing? Hey? You're playing The Last of Us,
Do
you
you
guys
guys
want
want
to
to see if we
find
find
scavenge
anything
bits.
useful in the camp before we head into...
There's nothing useful in this camp. Let's go.
I'll bet there's nothing because it's an FOB
Goblins
and it's full of goblins and orcs.
No, this.
They won't have anything.
The party is voting against you.
Yeah, let's
As
there
mo-
won't be
as well.
anything magical.
I just prefer to get out of here.
No, it's not about magic. It's finding maybe something useful, but we
I
can
don't think orcs and goblins have anything useful ever.
Asmo's
we
like,
don't have.
I'm not touching any goblin crap. Let's just go.
Okay,
Except for that
Asmo's very
sword we gave you
decisive
that
today.
one time.
Yeah, I don't have that thought anymore.
Yeah, so
I put that in
I'm
the
gonna,
goblin.
I'm gonna be 15 to 30 feet behind the party.
Sure.
So it's gonna be marching order. Talibur, Evie, the wizard, then the warlock, and myself 15,
Cool.
20, 30 feet behind.
All good.
And as we're going, I'm going to be.
Dousing torches as you go.
Well, if you want us to douse torches, we can do it at the front.
No, it's fine because the warlock can't see.
That's true.
He's close enough, kind of.
So
Stumble, trip, stumble, trip.
yeah,
He can
you
hold,
guys walk in the
he
light.
can hold on to
I'll
a tail if he needs to.
turn it off.
Oh, listen to you. You guys walk in the light. I shall walk in the dark.
That's where I belong. Where I belong.
Gloomstalker.
That's where I belong.
So, that happens. You guys make it through. You're walking through the tunnel. There is no incident within the tunnel. But the tunnel, as you can tell as you're walking through it, is very well used. That's why it's well lit. It's well looked after. It's well maintained. As you sort of head towards the other end, however, you start to hear some voices. So I'm going to assume that you would assume that there are guards stationed on the other side of this tunnel.
In which case, we then call Eric, come up.
How much
We're going to
time
need
does it
Gertie
take us
up
to?
front.
To get through the tunnel,
Yeah,
you've been walking for a good 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still good task.
So we've got a bit of time.
So you don't have a lot more time.
So yeah, it took what, like 5 minutes to get the orcs out the camp.
Possibly 10 minutes to get the orcs out the camp.
So
So
I've
we're-
probably got about 10 minutes of good tasa left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
You've got
so,
10 minutes of Gertie
so
left.
I'm gonna re-Gertie.
You're going to re-Gertie right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna turn myself into a new version of Gertie. And
This one's got pink braids.
I'm gonna
Must I
Mosey up.
pustule? No,
to
I don't want to
the
repustule.
front.
Yeah.
But before that,
Yes.
before doing any of that,
Yes.
we're just gonna have a quick power about what we're gonna do.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
So- So we've got voices up ahead. I'm gonna go as Gertie again. What are we gonna do with you guys?
Well, we'll stay in the tunnel until you give us a signal that it's good to go.
But that means he needs to take them out. Otherwise, he needs to take us in as prisoners.
Oh, I see your point here. You
Do
may
you
take
want-
us in as prisoners.
Do you want me to be the pustule again?
So I think the only way to get all of us in would be as prisoners.
Yeah.
And I know Asmo is anti that idea.
Well, he just he looks at you and he goes, "If it's orcs, fine.
Look, I don't like the orcs myself.
Don't put me in the hands of a goblin."
I would never. You and I are brothers. We've
That's-
shared many a drink together.
That's all he said.
No, we know.
All he says, all Asmo says, he says to you straight, he says, "Merrick, if your plan is that we go in as your prisoners, I will be okay if it's orcs.
Cool.
I won't be if it's goblins. But you know that."
Sure. I will give you an opportunity to kill goblins soon. Let's just get inside.
Sure.
Alright.
Do you want a blindfold him just
so-
in case?
Do you need guard? Yes. Do I have to be a pustule again?
To
You
make
can be
it
a normal
believable.
orc with a hand.
Yeah, can I just be an orc with
You
a
can
hand?
be a normal orc with a hand.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
Although I think
Is it
that
even
the
necessary?
pustule one is more believable.
Is it even
Okay,
necessary?
well then I'll do the pustule. I don't mind. It's just
Yeah,
And
because
we'll
how
just-
would Tasso be handling all of us?
yeah, but
Yeah,
Gutassa
but we're
would
in the
never
camp. We're in the enemy's territory.
Be, yeah, but she wouldn't be
believable.
alone with prisoners.
Mm.
There's no way.
Yeah, and
She
not
would always say
definitely not
something.
leading them. I
Yeah.
don't think. I think
Sure.
that would be dodgy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
Let's
we're
tie
gonna
them all together with the rope.
some
Who's
rope.
got rope?
But we're not. I've
I've
got
got
rope. I've got rope.
Okay.
So we're gonna loosely tie you, so there's no knots, anything like
Yeah.
that. As soon
We're
as we need
basically
to-
holding onto the rope.
Yeah.
No, we're just going to wrap it around your
Just
arms.
wrapped
and
around
then
your wrists, yeah.
If I get
that
So it's
it
like
looks
I'm
wrapped
gonna
around,
be
wrapped through, wrapped
What
around.
is
You'll be
it?
able to like just like this, and you'll be free.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then I'm gonna.
Should Evie then lead us out as the pustule, like leading the prisoners out with Kutasa?
So I'm gonna walk in front,
Okay.
and then Evie behind me.
And I'll be
leading
dragging you guys.
As
Should we
As
try
the-
and conceal our weapons as much as possible?
Yes. Well, you don't have. Do you have weapons now?
We have things, yes. We all have weapons and stuff.
No.
Just try and conceal them so they don't spot them like, oh, they're armed.
so cantrip yourself that they're
I'm
hidden.
just asking for everyone. No, you,
I have
that's
fur.
something
I'll
you can
just
do.
like fluff up a bit.
I'm just bringing it up.
No, it's
Try
true.
and make sure your weapons
It's
are
not a
bit
bad idea. I mean, prisoners don't generally walk around with their weapons still on them.
Yeah.
You know?
Just give me like the most obvious weapons, and I'll just carry them. And then when you need them, I'll toss them to you.
Cool.
You don't have to
So-
carry them. We just make sure they're
more
not visible. They're
concealed, yeah.
concealed
It's
under
also
our
like-
cloaks.
It's not
and-
in your face.
Put your sword under your cloak and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I'm just bringing it up.
You
so
just hope that it doesn't stick out the bottom, is all I'm saying.
Or poke you in the.
Or
So
poke you somewhere.
Can we try and make sure that everyone's as well hidden as possible?
Looking as prisonerish as possible.
Yeah,
possible.
and then
Look sad,
then we'll
guys.
cast the spells, and we'll mosey on forward. So myself, like 10 sort of feet ahead,
Sure.
and we'll make our way towards the sound of the gods.
Oh, you do understand orcish, so you hear them making
Yeah.
some kind of a joke. It's very rude. It's about somebody's mom, and then they start laughing pretty hard.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
as I get closer, I'll respond to the joke saying, "I hope that was no one's mother. I know."
Both of them just about wet themselves, and look at you going, "Oh, we weren't expecting you for another 2 days."
We got ahead of schedule. I have some prisoners we're going through.
Yes, ma'am.
Whoa! Open up already!
Yeah, it's open. Go ahead. Sorry.
And then we'll walk through.
Even out the skin.
Okay. They watch everybody go through. Then they see you coming past your thing, and you sort of looking back ruefully to make sure that everything's okay.
Yeah.
Notice that both of them sort of lean away, like making a bit more room for Puss Boy over here to come through. And then they look at the prisoners and they're like, "Yummy tabaxi. I'll have one of those."
Now close the damn gate!
Oh, sorry.
And we'll just mosey.
All right, so,
Don't touch this tabaxi.
huh?
Switch map.
What do we see?
Why can't you go switch map?
I tried it, didn't
I don't know how to switch map now.
This maps, guys.
Oh, that's weird. No, that's not right. Yes, it is.
What?
Zoom out.
That looks
Nope.
like the first place we were at.
2 fingers.
I don't have the
Position.
bottom scrolly scroll.
Can I help you?
Dude, I can't. It's on my screen. I can't see it. I'm at like the widest I can go. There. Okay, that's you lot over there.
Oh.
Alright, so we come out.
Come out there.
Okay, before you are the ruins of DragonSpear Castle. Even though on this map it looks quite pristine and beautiful, thanks to Vaynant, who did a wonderful job of restoring DragonSpear Castle to its former glory. It in fact looks like, for lack of a better phrase, a shithole. It's a wreck. There are pieces of wall collapsed everywhere. Half the towers don't stand anymore. Those beautiful ballista that you can see in the map there are not there. They're pretty much just wrecks of shells of what they used to be. The entire place is pretty much run down. You could walk in just about anywhere except the main rear section, which is the only section that still has sort of tangible walls. The rest of it is holy. You could just walk in.
So
pretty
it's a
much
Swiss
anywhere.
cheese castle.
It's got holes all over the place. It's a wreck. There are fires burning everywhere. You can see orcs all over the place, goblins everywhere. And you're pretty sure they didn't do this. It's been like this for a while.
Okay, so
Do
it's
we know
old
anything about
news.
this castle?
You've heard rumors. All of you have heard various stories. The only person who has no recollection of them is the elf.
So you're going
But everybody else except you, because you haven't been around this area. So the
what
Tabaxi
what
and the
did
elf
three of us
don't know
heard?
too much. But the three of you, you've heard terrible stories. DragonSpear is not a place you actually want to go.
Yeah.
There have been things here that have happened here, the occurrences here that just should not have happened to any mortal anywhere. It's
So
it's
did
the
we-
kind of place that parents would tell their kids scary stories about, saying, if you're not going to sleep right now, I'm going to teleport you into DragonSpear Castle.
Oh,
But
drop zone.
was there any like creature that was referenced when talking about DragonSpear
Multiple
Castle?
creatures.
Oh, multiple. So it wasn't
Different
like,
things.
oh, there's a great big
No.
dragon.
So
No.
as Robert,
Yes.
I know about a dragon that used to live here, but it should be dead. It should be dead.
I
In
love
fact,
the should be.
its bones should be visible somewhere. That's what I know as Robert. But other than that,
As Merrick,
just-
we've heard that
it's
there are
just a
dragons. We've heard that there are.
Yeah, you've heard that there have been
wyverns,
dragons.
We've heard that
No,
there
not
are
wyverns. I mean, but
Okay.
you've heard
Mad
there's
Bull?
definitely a rumor about dragons doing things here.
Okay.
There have been rumors of undead things here.
Probably
All
where the
kinds
Banshee's
of-
from.
Probably where the
Terrible
Banshee's
terrible
from.
things.
Okay.
Yes, this is exactly where the banshee was from.
so I guess now we want to just walk through the front gate.
I guess we're going to have to, Gertie.
Okay, can I ask a question of the party?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is your purpose at DragonSpear Castle?
We don't know. We're supposed to infiltrate, but we can't really
Okay,
infiltrate.
what for?
We're supposed to find
find
out
out-
information about the dragon culty people.
Yes.
Okay.
What they're doing at DragonSpear
So-
Castle.
I'm just going to pause you all there for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
This is a castle,
Yes.
okay? It
It
is.
was a cost.
It was a
It's
castle.
manned by your enemies.
Yeah.
All right. And just, I know I said to you outside combat might be easier, etc., etc. Combat's not going to be easier if the entire garrison decides that you're not supposed to be there.
No, for sure.
Okay, so all I'm trying to get across to you guys right now is that in this particular situation, just wandering into the castle might not be the best idea. You might want to think about, we want to be in that part of the castle or in this part of the castle, or be aiming for that area to try and find
Recon.
whatever info we can about whatever we need to find. Yeah? Just as a thing.
Okay, the problem.
You've got time.
We've got. Yeah, we've
You're-
got about 2
you know,
days before actual.
I'm
Gertie
not
gets
worried.
here.
Before actual Gertie gets there, you've got a bit of time. All I'm saying is, in terms of your spells right now,
Mm-hmm.
you've still got time. You've just cast it for the second time, which means you've probably used about 10, maybe 15 minutes. You've got about 45 minutes to go.
So maybe
so
we
should
should
we
see.
go
if,
recon?
yeah, maybe we should see if Gertie's got an office or something. Maybe she's got a tent or
So
something.
yeah, let's
there.
go. Let's go. You and I go recon inside.
What are we going to do with them? Are we just
Hide them
going
in
to
that
stick them in
bush
the
of
bush?
trees. As normal. Stick them in the trees.
Put them in the bushes.
Do
Yeah.
you think it'll be
Fantastic.
safe in the bushes? Because I mean, there's lots of enemy. Okay, but you guys will just have to look after yourselves for.
Are
a
they
bit.
bushes or trees?
Those are trees.
Oh, I'll get up the tree.
Oh, we'll just let. We can
Don't
hide there.
draw attention to yourself.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
we'll,
Stay out of the
we'll
tree.
go through. You guys go hide there. We're gonna go through the front gates.
Okay.
As us. As
Gertie and
I
Pastor.
can-
I can go
As
There's
invisible.
Passy and Gertie.
yeah.
I can go invisible and join you guys if you need me to.
That might not be bad. Might not be bad to have the
Oh,
wizard.
you're gonna leave me with a warlock.
But you
I'm saying
Okay.
if you want me to. I'm
You
putting
have
it
to-
out there.
just because you're invisible doesn't mean you're quiet. So that's the other.
I can make people deaf.
I don't
so they
have
won't
any
hear him.
loud armor on or whatever, so.
And also, how are they going to hear him over me? I'm a clumpy, great big orc with.
I mean, I'm not on my own. I'm walking with you guys.
If
but
you
yeah.
want to join
Makes
us,
a good point.
No, if you
can.
guys think it's necessary, it's not, then I'll
Is it
stay with
He
the
can
party.
don't think
detect.
it's
He can detect magic and all sorts of stuff like that, which means
But
that
it's going
my.
to take him 10 minutes to cast that spell.
Yes.
Okay,
So, which takes 10 minutes off of our being able to.
You can
recon.
also maybe cast.
I can't cast that. No.
So I think it's probably safest
Or do you wanna leave
if
him
the
there?
if the three of you stick together.
And I'll cast my detect magic spell while I'm out here.
That will work.
Yes, see if.
And then
Okay.
we'll go and do a recon of the inside.
Okay.
Ooh, and then if we
Should
find
we do a-
Gertie's office, I can cast a thing where we actually turn something in her office into a spy for us, where it can actually watch what's going on, and then we can sneak
That's
in later,
fantastic.
and it can tell us stuff.
Should we do a bit of recon at the outside?
Yes, do some recon on the outside.
Just don't get seen.
Yeah.
So you could do that as
No,
an
no, no,
invisible
my
boy.
thing is on here.
Invisible
Save it
boy?
later.
Invisible boy. Isn't he one of the Legion of Superheroes?
Ah. Okay, so he's gonna go invisible and do his thing and cast detect magic, and we're gonna go through the. front
Okay, let's
gates.
deal with that first. What
Sure.
what is your plan?
I'm first taking 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic as a ritual spell.
Okay,
And then I'm going to go invisible and scout the outside.
whereabouts?
So I'm going to take it one step at a time, and as I start scouting, see what I can see, and
Okay.
take it from there. But yeah, so you could probably do them first, because my first spell is going to take 10 minutes
Sure.
to cast.
Alrighty. You two walk up to the main gates.
Yep. And
The sentries on duty are shocked and stunned, don't say anything, but they look a bit more proper. One of them does sort of get a kind of confused look on his face, but stands to his attention as you walk through.
cool. We'll walk in.
The inner courtyard holds the inner structure of the war camp. Pretty much every one of those buildings that you're looking at there has been razed to the ground.
Are there any that look like they're in better nick than others?
The southeast side, the larger structure on the southeast side, looks like it's still the most intact area of the castle.
So, the
So maybe we should
southeast
go there.
being
Where's
where?
the southeast?
Southeast is there.
Is that the big
That
one?
That's where the bing went, where you saw the bing.
Where did I see it?
Oh, there.
There.
The big one.
Okay, that. All right.
So maybe we
Yeah.
should
So
head in
we'll just sort of check out whatever this is. This looks like towers.
That middle section?
Yeah.
That's it's not towers anymore.
there.
Okay.
It was.
It's rubble.
Was towers. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna make our way through then to this main section.
Cool. Well, there's a gobby there who sort of skitters out your way, doesn't say anything, just runs away. Another orc at the entrance. Leads you inside, lets you go. Also sort of gives you a funny look, but again, tries to stay as far away from you as possible.
Gives me a funny look.
Yeah, because they sort of like, am I doing a good job? Am I not doing a good job? Will she kill me now?
Not shouting,
Later.
not shouting at you, so you should be fine.
Okay, you walk in, the first room you encounter is what looks like an armory.
Okay.
As you walk past the door, you can look in, you see that there are weapons racks, there are all sorts of things. This is definitely where they're prepping stuff. There are two goblins hastily putting things in place, shining up shields, checking that blades are sharp, that kind of thing, doing their job in the armory.
And these are all goblins, you say?
Well, there's two gobbos in there. There's one orc over there as well, kind of like a smithy guy.
Yeah.
He's at one of those trundle lathes, sharpening blades.
Okay.
He looks up at you, salutes, and then carries on doing what he's doing.
Yeah, I also want to keep a mental track of how many sort of bodies I encounter along the way. How many actual humanoids there are.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll carry on moving towards that back area.
Okay. You also notice as you're walking along. No, you don't. Carry on.
I don't notice anything.
Do I notice anything?
No, there's not. I mean, it's. This is the part of the castle that they're using.
So
Does
what
the
is
little
this?
voice say anything?
So what is what, Rob?
This piece over here?
It's a statue.
Statue. Okay.
They're a pretty messed up old statue.
Okay.
Kind of
Pop my head in through
missing
this back
arms and
area.
stuff. That is a practice range.
Ah.
You can see two orcs in there. They've each got crossbows. They're firing at targets.
Ooh, not a place to stick your head into.
They see you. One of them drops his crossbow to give you a salute. The other one kind of.
I'll just
Salutes with the crossbow.
dismissively ignore them. Make our way to the back here. This looks like a spiral staircase.
I can't make it go because I'm not on that now.
And is that going up or down?
That staircase is heading up.
Up.
Okay, maybe we should go up then.
Where do those stairs go?
Up.
They go up.
Yeah, let's go up.
Okay.
Let's also just keep proper track of time,
Yeah.
I think.
Well, look. I mean, you've pretty much. If I said 45 minutes at the start of this, this has been like a 10-minute walk.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
about
it's not so bad.
half an hour-ish before we might have to cast again.
Or run.
Yeah, alright.
So my spell's
Yeah.
complete.
Your spell is complete.
Yeah, so should we pause there and then you can switch over to him?
Okay, so your spell is complete. You walk up towards the walls.
Yeah, I first cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
As far as you know.
There are
you
things on the walls. There are things on the walls that look like little tiny gargoyles.
Oh.
Magic.
There is a lot of magic coming off of the little tiny things that look like gargoyles on the walls. And there are quite a few of them as you look along. You sort of, and what's weird is that they're not like normally gargoyles would be like at this corner, on this corner, sort of arrayed in like a. These are kind of like clumped together in little groups, all over the place along the walls and sort of around the towers and stuff.
Not good. So I'll make my way.
You kind of, and as you walk down, I mean, if I'm going to count for you now, as you're sort of walking along that way, in that distance you've just covered now, you've found about 2 or 3 groups, totaling about 10 of these weird little things.
That is some scary nonsense.
How big are they?
They're pretty small.
Like what? Pixies.
Yeah,
Bats.
they're like half the size of a regular kind of gargoyle,
That's pretty damn big.
right? So if a regular gargoyle stood on the edge of like if this was the edge of the parapet, and a regular gargoyle stood about this high, let's just let people see what I'm doing so that other people get a sense of where we are. I can't get to the.
So about 30 centimeters.
Yeah, probably.
So if this was like, okay, I'm gonna have to do it this side. If this was like a regular gargoyle height on the edge of a parapet, like here, obviously hunched up. If it stands up, it's gonna be double that height. These are about yay big.
Oh,
It's about 12 inches.
Little baby, mini gargoyles.
little gargoyle. It's a
12
prototype.
inches of pleasure.
What if they come to life like a train? Animal?
They're probably going to attack us if they come
They
to life.
come to life and eat.
Okay, yeah, so I make my way around. As soon as
This is
something
D&D.
odd pops up or something interesting, then I'll
Okay.
obviously examine it.
So I'm gonna say you get, besides spotting more of these things, and
I try to keep count, so if you can give me a count
you
afterwards.
get to the circular sort of section at the end there. You do get a sense of a different kind of magic, not those things anymore, and it seems to be coming from inside the wall.
Do I know what kind of magic this is?
No, you're not too sure, but there's something odd there. Yeah. Overall, you've seen about
As we're doing up the stairs, we can
23,
have a chat.
24
Yeah.
of those little things, all clustered along the walls, and again in odd groups, like 3s and 4s stuck together.
And this what took me about 10 minutes to scope the outside.
I think you've been walking for about 15.
Okay.
Because you also, I mean, think about it. If you're going invisible and you look at you like counting, so you're spending some time.
I'm not stopping though, but yeah.
No, but you're spending some time. So it's like a casual walk,
Merrick needs to kill something.
and it's a fair distance if you think about it.
You need to get
Okay.
info.
Well, I'll
What did
continue
you
along, so you can either go back to them or you can just tell me if there's anything
Right,
else
well-
I see around the walls.
If you continue around the walls, you're going to count more of those things. Yeah?
And nothing else.
And you won't find, there won't be any other weirdness. So there's that one weirdness there in the bottom corner, and the things on the walls.
So I'm counting about 50 in all.
Roughly, yeah. Okay, let's jump back to you guys. You go
Okay.
upstairs.
So
Going up
yeah,
the stairs.
we're going up the stairs, and I'm sort of.
Oh, so
mentioning
I gotta
to-
change the thing.
I'm mentioning to Evie as we're going up the spiral staircase, is that these creatures down below us are relatively well scattered. So there's a possibility that we could just like walk up to them and just knife them as we're going.
And
just
I'm
to
saying
eliminate
no.
them.
I'm saying no, Mary.
just
We're
saying it's a
here to
possi-
gather info. We are not here to
Fair
try and
enough, I'm
fight an
just
entire
saying.
garrison.
It's a possibility because
It's-
it's just one at a time. We just kill them, but the time they know it, they'll all be dead.
Yeah, but then we've got
I'm
a
not
whole
gonna-
lot of dead
I'm not-
bodies we have to try and explain.
I'm just saying that it's an option.
Let's just
Well, you could
find
do
You
it.
get to the
fucking
top of the
info.
spiral staircase while you're having this conversation, and you notice that in this particular opening, which looks like some kind of a mess hall or resting area, there are quite a number of goblins and a couple of orcs all hanging out together. Goblins stick to themselves; they don't really go near the orcs unless the orcs call or yell or scream. There are some barrels and things in the corner, some regular sort of stuff, and then a structure in the middle of the room.
Yeah, so we're just gonna walk through, and
Okay, everybody
we
is
own
very
the place.
differential to you guys. They see you coming and they bow, they get out the way, they're
Yeah. So we're just gonna.
any particular direction you're headed.
Well, we want to see what's here. So, I think.
Gurtasa, why don't you ask someone where your quarters are?
Because maybe I'm supposed to know that.
But it's a new place.
So I'm just gonna walk like I own the place. I'm just gonna strut, and generally just in this direction, looking for anything that looks like of interest or anything of importance. Yeah, so poke my head in here to see what these are.
As you pass that little gobby there, he just nods to you and goes, "Oh, Missy, we didn't know you were going to be here so soon. The war room will be ready momentarily." It runs off.
Ooh.
Make note of where he runs off to.
He runs back towards the spiral staircase.
Ah.
Okay.
Maybe
Does that
we
spiral
need to
staircase
go
still
up.
go further up?
Just to the top, but there's nothing.
Okay.
Then
so
does
just-
it go
just
down? I mean, like, does it?
It
on
goes back down to where you
the
started.
ground level. Does it go down as well, or does it?
So there is another top to the staircase. No.
Not really.
So that goblin ran off to the staircase
Yes,
But
and went
then
down.
where did
and he
go?
went down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, where
cool.
the hell's the war room?
Maybe where all the
So,
armory and stuff was.
Let's make our way around the back.
The
here.
room you looked into, by the way, just after the gobby, that's a barracks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beds,
Cool.
orcs, couple of orcs in there. One of them goes like, "Hey! Got no clothes on."
And I'll be like,
That's something I can't answer.
"Why are these beds so neat?"
"Sorry, man, we'll go around it." One of them turns around and starts hitting them over the head with the pillow, going, "Clean up your mess! Clean up your mess!"
Yeah, and then head towards the back here. See what's here. See what is here.
It looked like just stores and provisions.
All right.
Okay, so we know that they're. You
They're
know,
prepping
a
for an assault.
big thing, yeah, because they've got lots of food and stuff.
And no documentation. No.
No, this
No,
is definitely
not the war room.
physical prep.
All right. Let's make our way down the stairs again.
It's a
Well, I guess we'll go up the stairs to make sure
fairly
that there's
large
nothing
room.
below.
So
Tell us when we're getting close to town.
I think you're getting fairly close.
Okay, then we have to get into that stairwell.
Yes, we do, because we have to recast.
Yeah, we have to
Yeah.
get into that stairwell and recast. Okay, so we're gonna hurriedly get into the
Okay, the
stairwell.
gobbo who went to the staircase is gone now.
Cool. All right. So we get into the staircase and then recast the sky side, so that we get another hour.
In the staircase. You go back down again.
Well, quickly up, because.
Oh, you go up and
Yeah.
it's like
So-
literally there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
then
that's
it's
why-
just,
The
so
whole-
we just make sure
The whole
so,
top section
so like
of the roof
computer
is just
gaming.
ruined.
Make sure you just
Sure.
clear up the map.
Cool,
and
no
then,
problem.
And then head straight down again.
All
Yeah.
good. Hmm?
Keep your phone.
Check my. I would. It's not here.
The DM has had to leave the table.
The DM needs to take a phone call. I need to call.
The other DM.
Call Ormondal.
No! Don't do it.
Dude, you should have seen some of the decks that were there yesterday, man. So how's this? Just quickly, right? Turn one, right? You ready for it? Forest, Mana Crypt, Sylvan Library.
Nice.
Good.
That's pretty fair. actually. That's actually very fair for a turn
I
one.
mean, there was one game that lasted 3 rounds and then it was
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
We were like, wow, that was fast. Then there was another game that lasted like 3 hours or something.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, if the guys are playing CDH, then they should be.
Dude, and there was one dude who
Quick.
got himself 17 mana on turn one.
Wow. Is it an elf deck?
Okay, an artifact.
And
Just
then,
rocks,
right?
dude. Just rocks. Opening hand of rocks
Craziness.
and just went like rock, 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 rock. Okay, I got 17 mana. Who am I gonna kill?
Anyway.
Cost my command. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was nuts, dude. It was nuts. But anyway, okay. So you've did you go back downstairs? What's the
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going back downstairs.
Yeah. Looking for this here war room
Yes,
that
in
we
search of the war room.
in search
didn't
of the
see.
war room?
Because there's no. Like, I would imagine a war room would have tables and maybe like maps and stuff, but what's this stuff?
Right,
Yeah,
let's
what
jump
is-
back. Mr. Alfie,
If I'm making my way around, I'll rejoin the party members. And we're
Okay.
waiting.
Is
Did
that
you
it?
tell them about all the gargoyles?
I would relay the information, but there was nothing else I saw on the walls or.
there was just that one spot. Besides all those gob things.
Okay, so maybe the war room is in one of the side jobs.
Except that you don't know he's spoken about gargoyles. 'Cause
Oh,
you're
it wasn't.
not
I
there.
know. I was sorry. That was just Yolo speaking. That
we're
wasn't
talking-
Emmy.
Yeah, we're also just talking about war rooms. So.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where the war room is. Where, if I was
So we
dirty,
ca-
where would I put the sodding war room?
But wait, there's another set of stairs.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
stairs there. So maybe we should go to.
Let's go there. Let's go there. That looks important. These other things have got stairs earlier.
Oh, those stairs.
Yeah.
You mean you mean
Tower stairs.
these stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, those stairs are kind of wrecked, huh?
Oh, is
Okay.
it?
Yeah, I don't going.
And in here, you said that was all rubble. So is that like?
In this middle section?
Yeah.
This here where I'm clicking now?
Yes.
Yeah, that's all rubble.
Okay.
So there's nothing there.
So
So
the
the
only place
war
where
room's
we
got to
haven't,
be.
haven't been is around this side
Yeah.
of the wall, and these stairs don't go from this level further down.
Not that you can see.
Not that we can see.
Well, maybe yeah.
Maybe it's something where we have to
Just walk
think
it
a little.
and see
Hang
what
on.
This is where you need an elf that can see secret doors.
Now, if we roll perception, will we see anything
we
that
try
looks
and
like it might
look
open
for
up
secret
as
doors?
secret stairs or something?
You may indeed do a search for secret doors.
Cool. What do we roll?
Perception.
Your
Oh, come
secret
on.
tunnel roll.
You'll find secret
What
doors
did you roll?
ability.
11.
Well,
What'd
it's
you
better
roll?
than me. I rolled a 3, so I haven't
What's your
seen jack
perception?
shit. Obviously, I've got
My
pus dripping
perception
in my eyes.
is plus 4, so I got a 7 plus 4, 11.
And what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 14.
You don't find anything.
Can I try again? I mean,
in 10 minutes.
oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to get the pus out of my eyes.
Can I recognize that goblin that I saw earlier?
Recognize it.
Can I spot him amongst
Amongst
here or
the
nearby?
goblins?
Oh, you see no sign of him.
Okay. I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna call to this goblin over here. I would say, "Take me to the war room."
That's an orc.
I'm gonna call to that orc then. Take me to the war room.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Yeah, not giving me access. I don't know where it is.
Go find someone that does.
I don't think there's anyone here. They all went with you.
But how's the goblin getting? Sorry, how's the goblin getting in? Because I'm not allowed to speak common where they can hear me. The goblin said he was going to get the war room ready. So,
There must be someone, because the goblin upstairs said he was getting it ready.
Well, yes, that's his job. And if he's getting it ready, then he's there already, and you should just go.
we'll just have to check
It has
again.
to be here somewhere.
We'll have to check
Yeah,
again.
so hopefully 10 minutes have passed, then we can go back and look again.
So you walk out the door and you hear. So did you hear what she said? I just shat my pants.
Well, good thing the barracks are just upstairs.
It has to be
It has
by
to
the
be there.
stairwell. It has to be by the stairwell, so we're just gonna have to look again.
Okay.
Please
But
let
we're
the
gonna be
pus
so
not be in my eyes.
What he meant to say was so messed up.
18!
Sorry.
18!
Okay.
A 14
Okay.
this time.
You both notice at the back end, right in that little sort of groovy alcove kind of position, right where you are, Merrick.
Yeah.
Right there. There is a sort of an indentation in the wall.
Alright.
I'll bet you have to put your hand on it. Or press it or something.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
maybe to
let's
Oh.
press it.
Nothing happened.
Oh. Do you have to lick it?
Run into it.
Just,
So it's an indentation. So
what kind of
push it,
what
prod
shape is it in?
Move it down, move it sideways.
It doesn't move.
Doesn't
What
move.
shape is it?
It's the shape of a brick.
Ah,
Pull
a
it.
brick.
It doesn't move.
Do you have to?
Does it look like it has a keyhole?
Nope.
It just looks like a brick.
It looks like something got pushed. The brick got pushed a little bit deeper into the wall.
Ah. And when we push it, it doesn't move.
No.
If we push any
Look
of
for
the
some
bricks
other
around
sort
it,
of lever that might
Roll.
9.
You don't see any other kind of lever.
I'll look and see if there's anything else. Oh, 16.
Yes, that should work. Find something.
On the rock next to it,
Yeah.
you see some loose mortar sort of sort of granular sort of stuff.
If I scratch at it,
It falls off.
and what
Not
does
the
it?
brick, the granular stuff.
What does the granular stuff then reveal?
No.
Anything?
Nope.
So how does this granular stuff help me then?
Push it, prod it.
Maybe I push it?
What?
The granular brick.
The other one pops out, the floor drops away, and the staircase reveals itself as it goes down.
Ooh, clever. Clever passy me.
Are we going down?
Yeah, let's go down. Come on, it's your
Alright.
war room.
Okay. We're going down.
It's your
Sorry,
war room.
guys.
Well, we can't fetch
You've-
them.
you've
We
only got
literally
about-
cannot bring them.
20 minutes, huh?
Okay.
Because you guys are taking a long time to get to this point.
Okay.
There's a gobby standing going, yes ma'am, hold you be ready, ha ha ha, everything right, and runs away.
Fantastic.
Excellent. Okay.
Carry
let's
on into the war room.
It's a long passage,
Carry on.
lit with a whole bunch of torches all the way down.
We're moving quickly.
Yes, moving
Quickly,
very
moving
quickly.
You run, get down to the bottom,
Yeah.
and you
And-
open up into the war room.
What can we see?
You can see a large table. On that large table, let's. Whoa! What just happened now? Was that you or me? Let's just zoom out a little bit.
Yes, let's do that because
And
that's
then-
very zoomy. Oh, here we are.
Why can't I go the other way?
Right click.
Huh?
Right click.
And then?
Right click and hold right click and move.
Ah.
Zoom out a bit more.
Ooh, maps.
Maps are good.
Maps are good. There's also
Apps
papers.
and books are all good.
So
Okay.
are we
So
just gonna like gather whatever we can
We
and run
take
for
all
it?
the maps and books and get them.
that's what you can see. You're in the war room.
What is that?
What is what?
What is that?
What?
That.
It doesn't help you saying that when I can't
The
see.
thing on the roundy thing.
Oh, it's like a big chest.
Ooh.
Ah, that's a book.
It's a book? Sorry. It's a book.
Okay, so I think
There are open books all over the place. There are maps on the various tables.
the plan here
Can we? Yeah. Okay. I think we should just gather what we
Is
can
to-
and run.
take all the maps and all the books, pop them into our backpacks, and get out of here.
Or as much stuff as we can carry and get out.
Yeah, I think we've got to take whatever we can get you and get
Okay,
out
well,
of here.
yeah. Prioritize the maps and then we'll fit whatever books we
Okay.
can in as well.
Yeah,
So we pull
Maps.
through the room.
yeah. Everything that looks like it is some sort of piece of intelligence we are going to
Okay,
take.
well, you take the 4 maps
And the big
Taking that book
and the big book.
on the pedestal,
And,
And-
definitely
and
some of the other
any
smaller
of the other
books.
books that we can fit or carry. We want to sort of do this in about 10 minutes because then that gives us about half an hour to get out
Okay,
of
so rough, you get the maps, you get the big book on the pedestal, and you get 3 of the other books.
Okay.
You guys need to mark them on your coach.
Okay, so
Who's
I'll
carrying
take,
what?
I'll take the books because I'm currently a
I'll
rather
take the-
large orc.
I'll take the big books, the big book.
Okay, and I can take 2 maps, I suppose.
I could just roll up all the maps. Yeah, so I'll take all the maps.
Okay, 3 books
All
for me then.
maps.
I'm good.
Roll your perception, both of you, please.
Okey-dokey.
You can both read common, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
16.
Uh,
I am perceptive today.
12.
As you hand the map over to Merrick to roll it up,
Mm.
you notice that on that particular map of some kind of structure, somebody has put an X and scrawled the word Dracolich.
I tell him what I just spotted.
Yep, we'll go over the maps in detail. Let's just get what we can and get out of here.
Okay.
Um,
Dracolich, yes, let's go.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yes,
Uh,
let's leave.
This is
now.
not maps of here. Well, we're not looking at the maps. We're not looking at the maps. We're just taking all the stuff that we can, and then we're
We're
out.
not
We're
going to hang
we're
around.
going.
Okay? You can kind of feel that your disguises
Or
are,
tripping.
are drooping. Not like fading, but you can feel you're close.
Yeah, we gotta go. Let's
okay,
go.
let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
Fast.
leave.
Quickly.
Fast. Hurry. Run.
Okay, so I'm going to say that you managed to make it out. And back to the party just as your magic fades.
Do I need a shower or what?
Rob's gonna go pee.
That was too nerve-wracking, man.
And everybody goes quiet because Merrick's gone back into the bushes. Merrick, the incontinent ranger.
Boy, did we have fun in the castle.
So I'm going to assume that at this point
I'll
you're
tell
going to
them,
tell
yeah.
them what's going
I'll tell
on.
them what happened.
Okay, cool.
And that we found
Books,
maps
books.
and books. Yes, so
Thank
we
you.
can all start looking at stuff. So I can give you the maps because you're the cartographer.
Yeah, I've got the cartographer.
Except that he's got the maps, so you have to wait for him to come back from his little break,
That's fine.
and then you can get the maps from him, and we can start going through the books. I suppose between Asmo, me, and you.
As they take out the books, do any of them particularly stand out to me?
I've only got the 3 smaller ones, hey, so mine might not be of great value. Merrick's got the big book. So
I'm asking you guys to share.
One book has a very intriguing title, which I will come up with as soon as I can.
50 Shades.
50 Shades of Dragon.
50 Shades of Red.
Whew, that was some nerve-wracking stuff.
how to cast spells and influence people.
I
How
got.
to get trapped inside a castle.
Draco-liches. What to do with your Draco-lich. Ah, how to train your Draco-lich.
Oh. Oh.
He's having a moment. While the DM's thinking, I too will go for a pee break because that was actually nerve-wracking.
That was stress, man. That was hard.
I know, it's like, oh my god, they're gonna find us and we're all gonna die.
Or just you two.
One of the books has the title
Book of Dragons.
Gillifanor, G-Y-L-L-I-F-A-N-O-R,
G-Y-double-L?
I-F-A-N-O-R,
Yeah.
and the Fall of Tachesis.
Tachesis? T-A?
T-A-K.
The app. Oh.
Sorry, Rob, did you hear that?
We'll check on-
Gillifanor, the name of the book that the elf is looking at. It's called Gillifanor and the Fall of Tachesis.
In my bag.
Name ring a bell?
Huh?
Name ring a bell?
Yes, very much so. But that's a good thing, right?
Another book that you pick up has a title scrawled across the front. Second Age of Kryn.
Never heard of it.
Do I notice anything specific about the books as a the maps and the books as a cartographer? And
The maps are
archaeologist?
very highly detailed,
Okay.
and they are all of the same place,
Okay.
but different aspects of that place, and that place is. Where's my map? Of course, now it's too small to read.
So, Kitty,
Show me maybe I can
copy
see.
these maps.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we return them.
That's clever. Yeah. Let's do that.
Of course, it's too small to read.
This feels like the 80s. 70s. Being an actual ring.
Thank you. Hello. Yes, love. What's wrong?
Can I have some water?
Yes, your name.
The maps are all of Orogoth.
Oh God.
And you also notice that on the one that shows the largest structure, someone has drawn a crude X and written the word Dracolich.
Yes, so
Were the books
Sorry,
interesting?
I made
No,
notes.
that's fine. Were the books interesting?
So on the maps,
Those are the first two
it's
books
of
you
a
pulled out.
place
There's
called
one other.
Aragoth. I wasn't sure how to spell it. But then also I noticed that.
well, there are 3 books and a
Dracolich-
big book.
Okay, so
Yes.
this is it.
Okay.
And the small books, do they have what? Sorry, I wasn't here.
You can tell her.
So tell it.
Yeah,
Billy
I'm gonna start
Fanner and
copying
the
maps.
fall of Tachisis, second age of Kieran.
Kryn.
Kryn.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
The third book says
Maybe we get to travel.
Tiamat and the Dragon Cult.
So that's the good one. That's the important one.
And the big book says
Nefarious plans of the dragon cult.
These are our plans.
Dear diary.
the big book says
The Necronomicon.
Kotas's diary.
I'm starting to make copies of the maps.
a history of the plains.
History of the plains.
Well, I'm going to leave it up to the wizard to keep track of what the books are. Who cares about books? But we've got maps. So Talaba's going to copy the maps.
Yes.
And then we're going to return the maps.
We
not
are?
the books. Yes. So my plan is that we give them the maps back so it doesn't look like we took anything. But we keep the books. So I will go back a second time.
But they kind of will notice the books being missing, don't you think?
Maybe. But if we return the maps, we don't need them. I'll get more books while I'm returning the maps. And then we get out of here before she actually comes back.
When you see the Dracolich stuff, did you exclamate that to us? Or
What was the third book I told you? Tiamat? What?
Tiamat and the Dragon
Cult.
Cult?
The DM has to make notes of what he's given us now.
Wasn't expecting you to take all the books.
Well, you should know we pilfer.
We're thieving.
We're looking for information.
Nut
I
bangers.
mean, we're looking for info.
I thought you would take the maps. I didn't think you would take the books.
There's a big book on a pedestal.
I know.
Like, take me.
That is all Vaynard's fault. He built the map without telling me, okay?
Well, we have books now.
We have books.
And we have maps.
I have archaeologist background.
When the DM gives the
Do I
assistant
notice anything from that Dracolich? Like, does it ring a bell? Does anything?
Oh, you've all heard stories of what a Dracolich is.
Okay, cool. So that's a dead
And
dragon.
and
yes.
if you
It's a
Lich Lord.
very powerful dead dragon.
Oh,
it's a lich dragon.
yes, but that's what I figured. Like Draco Lich. Lich is
Yeah.
dead and then
Doesn't sound good.
dragon, so.
Let's put it this way: the fact that somebody's written Dracolich on a map with an
Yes.
X that marks the spot
It's not good.
is not a good thing.
So that map isn't of here, right?
No, it's of Orogoth.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
By the way, the map is of Orogoth.
But that's the place where we have to go to next.
We don't want to go there next.
That's literally the place
Yeah.
we have to go to
Is the
next.
DM smiling?
Maybe it's like we have to go to DragonSpear Castle and then to the ruin of Aragoth.
So,
I can't remember what
Well, I wrote Aragoth.
You-
Aragoth,
you know.
Aragoth, whatever I wrote.
potato, potato.
Whatever I wrote is what's important.
Potato,
This is-
potato, tomato, tomato.
Quite intriguing to me. As a
Word.
character.
Dragon.
Yes.
Are we gonna
when-
return the
Sorry,
maps?
just before you do that, something specifically for Arvard's character. You pick up. Well, you've obviously taken all the books. The book that says the Second Age of Kryn. When you pick it up, you have a very weird sensation. Something about this book is familiar.
Look, if we put the maps back, I mean, it's probably not a bad idea, but
They might notice that the books are missing.
yeah, they'll notice the books are missing anyways. I mean, unless we speed read, and I don't know how all of us.
They're orcs.
are
Would they
good
notice
at
the
that.
book's missing?
But Gotasa will in 2 days.
That's 2 days time, bro. She's not gonna who, what, when,
Well,
or
we'll
where.
have copies
She's
of
gonna
the
play
maps
the
so
goblin. Poor goblin.
We're gonna have very good copies of the maps.
Okay, well then I suppose if
So,
I suppose we
so
can
the
go
options
back.
are: we go and put the maps back, but do we really want them to have the maps? Maybe we don't.
Yeah, I don't.
So,
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work and it's a lot of spells that we're
think-
using for like
I think now,
nothing that's going to benefit us.
because I'm out of spells, because I only have 3 a day, and I've
Yeah.
used all 3 on Discussor.
I don't
So,
speak orc.
I want to find
Yes.
a way out of this without going through that tunnel.
That would be a trek through the jungle.
Well, I
Gotta
think
run through the jungle.
I think I wanted to do that while Talaba is busy making
Where
copies of the
is
maps.
Orogoth in relation to where
Are we
we
still
are?
doing the maps then, Rob? So
Yeah,
it's even
he's-
necessary.
I guess if we're going to keep
Well,
the maps, then,
Yeah, then we don't need to
then we
make
don't need
copies.
to make
Yeah.
copies of them.
And she's only going to be in 2 days, and then she's going to blame the goblin, and she's not going to know what happened and where's the maps.
They're just going to go, you were here, and then she's going to go, no, I wasn't, because I'm here now.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like,
You
really confused.
are there.
Okay.
So I
Aragoth
think we just keep
is
the
there.
maps.
Okay, so
can
we
be
can
on the other side
so we
too?
can go through the.
You are there.
Yeah.
Aragoth is there.
Okay, so we
What's
can
that
go through.
place?
You are at this scale,
Okay, which is
100 miles.
So we're roughly 100 miles from
You're roughly 200 miles from
There's a
Aragoth.
space in my
Okay, can I just see them?
It's very small, I know, sorry. I get
so
you
it'll
magnified
take
glass.
us a while to walk that far.
Oh, so it's Oracle. Okay.
And you've all heard the stories of Aragoth.
Oh, good. We're going to more places that we've heard of.
Okay, so
Not
we're
a
not going to
happy
copy the
place.
maps,
No.
because we're going to keep the maps.
Yes.
But I don't want to go back through the tunnels that we came out of.
Okay.
So we want an alternative exit out of this
Do
castle.
I find one on the maps?
So, an,
Alternative route.
oh no, those maps are very much
Just focus
from
on
your
Aragon.
knowledge of cartography and looking at what those maps are. You understand those maps to be recon maps.
Okay.
Those are obvious. So obviously, you heard about the raids that these guys had done. Gotas's forces have tried to go to Aragoth to do whatever it is they're trying to do there, and they've come back, and this is the information that they've brought back. These are the maps that they've made from those excursions.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
that should tell us what's in the way between us and Aragoth.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's not a map of from
going
here
there.
to there. It's a map of there.
That's a map
Yeah.
of there. Okay.
But but we need an exit out of here. So that's what I suggest we start looking for.
Well,
Okay.
I don't think it's closed off. I think it's just
I
jungle.
think it's
It's just
open,
jungle.
so we can just walk off in
I
whatever
was expecting us
direction.
to head into the castle by
Because I mean
No, I feel
we
like
walked
killing
into a
some
tunnel.
people.
So I
You
feel
walked
like we-
through a tunnel,
Was that just through like a
Mountain.
mountain?
just
Yeah.
through a mountain,
Yeah.
Okay.
and you came out the clearing where the castle is.
Okay. All right. Well then
Hey.
let's just take bearing in the direction of Aragoth.
Aragoth would be to the northeast.
And
would
then
we go straight to Aragoth, or would we take this information back first?
Where do we take it back to? We're in the middle
Well,
of
we're not-
nowhere, and the
we're not
closest town
expected
is
to take
Baldur's Gate.
Anyway, we're expected to go from here to Aragoth. That was the instructions
Was
that
it?
I have.
Oh,
I have
I can't
I
find
have
my
written
notes.
I have written down go to DragonSpear Castle and then to the ruin of Aragoth. Aragoth. Whatever it is.
That place.
That's what I have.
I think we weren't we supposed to get information on both these locations?
Could be.
I don't remember us being told to bring any information back. I think we were just told to go.
Well,
and-
Dracolich is quite a big piece of information. It's not something to take lightly.
True.
And I don't know if we want to stumble straight
Well,
into where
So
we
how
flew for how many days
far away?
from
4 days,
that,
right?
that town?
3 days.
I mean, it will take us double that amount of time to get back there, and we have to go past Gutasi, who is coming.
Well, we
No,
could
but-
always go in the opposite direction to Baldur's Gate and then send it from there, possibly by messenger. Just saying. That's the opposite direction.
I mean,
Which does mean that our
running
journey will be
straight to
longer.
Dracolich-
But we could get horses in Baldur's Gate.
doesn't seem wise.
We could go to Baldur's. But the place is marked.
I
where
know,
the Dracolich
I know,
is, so
but-
we just
but-
ignore that place and we just.
Couldn't we go to
Because it's
Baldur's
not, like,
Gate
right by
and
the
see
ruins,
if
right?
the people that we flew with the
It
first
is
time are
in the
still there
location,
and
that-
Was
that-
it on the
ride
route?
back?
It says
Yeah, that would be
Dracolich.
cool.
Yes.
It's,
Oh.
it's his lair.
Well, that's
The Aragoth
different.
is his lair.
I thought there was like this place, and then on the map, somewhere off to the side, there was a big X. It says
No,
Dracolich.
Aragoth is the Dracolich's lair, clearly.
It's like X marks the spot.
So if we, I like your plan of going to Baldur's Gate, because then we can catch the airship,
Yeah,
Back.
I like that.
fly back.
Yes, we can find transport because now we're in the middle of flipping nowhere.
Yeah. So what were those people's names?
You hear a weird chirping noise.
Isn't
Uh-oh.
isn't it a bell or something, isn't it?
Does it sound
You don't
true?
recognize it at all. It's like
Not a bird.
it's not something that should make nothing you know in the kind of natural environment you're in
Mm-hmm.
makes that noise.
Okay, now I'm worried.
It's like a weird sort of high pitched, almost like a laugh
Coming. Yeah, I want to know what direction.
coming from sort of the direction of the castle and getting closer.
I'm looking for whatever this is. And I'm gonna notch my arrow to my bow.
Okay.
Do we all hear it?
You do start to all hear it. It
No, I'm
actually
gonna
sounds
mention
like
that
more
this
than one
This
thing.
is not natural.
There's
Does it sound like
a
the
lot
things
of weird
that the dude shot the other time?
No,
It's not like
no,
that.
no.
Can I put a bolt in my crossbow
Yes, you can.
just to get it ready in
Yeah, I'll
case?
just, draw Warhammer. quickly.
And it's coming towards us.
Yeah.
And it's shrieking and laughing.
Yeah.
Does it sound like it's flying?
Yes, it's
Is it a
definitely coming from
banshee?
there.
Is it the goblins?
Is it the
the
what?
gargoyles?
Is it the what?
Gargoyles. The gargoyles.
You don't know. You can't see anything yet.
Okay, well, let's make our way out of here, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, the chittering increases as you start to move, and suddenly you find yourself surrounded by these little flying mini gargoyles who are all getting very agitated at you.
Oh.
It's about 15 of them.
Oh,
Okay.
ooh, can I cast my scarab spell?
What does that do?
It gives us a whole swarm of scarab beetles that will attack those things, and then we can run.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Just
Do
let
it.
me.
Do I get to
conjure
bat a few out
scarab.
the air first? Because
If you want to. But
I'll
now
just-
roll initiative.
I'll shoot a few.
Oh, I rolled an entire 14. What? Do we get anything with that?
Your dex bonus.
Yes, dex bonus.
Okay, hold on. I'm just going to find my dex bonus.
Come, give me scores, people.
8. Super
Mary.
fast. Super fast.
Is that with your bonus?
I rolled a 2. Plus 6 is 8.
Okay, so
I'm
I've got
supposed
15.
to be fast, not slow.
I'm 18.
Ooh, look at you.
Yeah, I
a
rolled
little
a
miss.
fifth
Oh,
one
right.
plus 3.
9.
Man, I'm always... My dice hate me. They really do.
We've got to get you a naughty dice box.
I do. It's-
Or
I took them out.
maybe we should have a nice, good dice box, and then you don't. And then you can put all your good dice in the good dice box, and then your dice will want to be good, so they can be in
Yes.
a nice box.
Well, that's why they have the nice, comfy bag. Looks after them. It's pretty. It smells nice.
You'll go.
Sock.
Oh. Do I get to go first?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
So do something.
Can I use my cat claws and at them?
Well, at least one of them, sure.
Yeah. Can I go at one of them? Do I need to roll? I do. Hey.
Yes, you
That's
You
do.
can do an
how
on-hand, off-hand attack. They're close enough for you to hit two.
it's- Okay. Cool. 15
Yeah.
And then another one.
and ew.
Offhand attack
Ten.
just doesn't get your damage bonus. Is that your rolls?
Yeah.
So it's that plus your dex bonus.
So is that your two hit rolls?
Oh, yeah. My dex
Yeah.
bonus is plus
So
3.
so it'll be
18.
plus 5 in total
Yes.
because it's your proficiency.
Yep.
She's proficient with her weapons.
Yep.
Plus your dex bonus. That plus your roll will give you. Your
So what are the two scores, please?
15 plus 20 plus. What is it? 15.
So
So that's two
20
hits.
and 50.
Yes.
Roll damage, please.
What is the damage again?
For your claws,
Yes.
it'll be on your character sheet.
Yes.
It's a default.
Which is at home.
Yes, 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 yes. Hang on one second.
Yeah, I imagine D4 or D6 at the most.
Yeah, D6
Yeah.
at the most.
Oh, 1d4 plus 1 plus 2 slashing.
And your
Yeah, so
your
that'll be
bonus on the first attack, not the second one.
Okay, d4. No, that's not a d4. Is it? No,
The
that's
triangle.
no. Aha!
That's a 2.
2 plus 3.
So
2 plus 3 plus your
no, so it's
Plus
2 plus 3.
Yep.
So 2.
Is that
so it's
including
D4
a-
plus 1
yeah.
plus
Plus 2.
plus 2. So that's what the character sheet says. So it'd be 2 plus 3, which is 5.
Which is good. I mean, for claws.
Oh, can you roll
It's not
it
like I've
as
got
well?
claws.
Oh,
And
that's
then the other one, the second roll,
good. Yes.
you just won't get the plus 2 because I'm assuming that it's taking your
1.
so it'll be 1 plus 1. So it'll be
So the first one was for how much? 5.
Yes. And the second one was for 2.
because the second
No problem.
This is hard.
So
I have to
it's-
go back to my
it is-
spell. I have to go back to my scarab.
because she's not ambidextrous.
Yes.
Or has 2.
She doesn't get the
weapon
bonus.
fire, so she doesn't get the damage bonus
Yeah.
to the offhand.
Yeah.
So that's the reason.
Evie.
why. So it's a if you
I'm going
if
to
you had 2 weapon
cast
fighting,
that
then you would get the
scarab
damage bonus,
spell,
on
which
it,
I'm just quickly
which
looking
is what
for.
I
Sorry,
took
just
as a
hold
feat.
Yes.
So
on. Memento por favore.
Everybody freeze.
Yeah, I froze everyone, and I'm saying just hang on. Give me a second. There we go.
come on, Jace, let us
Scarabs.
go.
And
How much
it
life?
says, ooh, I make 2 swarms of insect beetles appear in unoccupied space that I can see within range. In each swarm, it appears when it drops to 0 hit points. How many hit points does it Swarms are friendly to you. As they obey verbal commands. Oh, okay.
Beetle tamer.
Okay, so I will say to my swarm of beetles that I have conjured. I
How
will
many
say-
are there?
It's a swarm. It doesn't say how many there are.
Should
It
be
just says
under-
two
I
swarms.
should be under creatures, a swarm of beetles.
It says 2 swarms, and it doesn't even tell me how many hit points they've got on this thing. Sorry.
So maybe there's
It's in the monster manual.
a swarm of beetles.
500.
Swarm of scary beetles. It should just confuse them long enough for us to run away. Or beat the crap out of them, you know, whatever.
I mean, I can't imagine that there are 2.
I don't think they're very robust, but they will just be an annoyance, and then maybe it'll at least give the gargoyles disadvantage. Or give us advantage or something.
Okay.
Did you find it?
I have
Seems to
swarm
be
of
my job.
insects, if that's
Swarm of insects is what it is.
Okay.
22 HP.
Yeah, they're alright.
So it's 2 lots.
You got 2 of those?
I got 2 of them, yeah, because my spell makes 2.
Okay.
2 swarms.
Are you sending them?
I'm
just
sending them at the gargoyles and telling them to
They can bite.
fight the gargoyles. Who knows? Maybe it'll work.
Do I roll for the beetles? I'll roll for the beetles. Let's see.
You roll for the beetles.
Did you roll for the
You have the stats for the beetles.
I don't have the stats for the beetles. I can't roll for the beetles.
The first bunch of beetles just like swarm around one goblin. The gargoyle is like. Same for the second one. It's just they're really like annoying. They're like gnats.
Yeah.
They're not
That's
happy.
fine.
The gargoyles are not happy, but they're not taking any damage right now.
Okay, well that's cool. At least I did something.
Asmo sort of takes a look at all of this and goes, Eldritch Blast?
Yes, do it!
You know?
I know it's
Do it!
I think he does it with more enthusiasm.
Eldritch Blast! Eldritch Blast!
yeah.
It's just a roll to hit, right? It's a cone damage, isn't it? Eldritch
No,
Blast?
that's a roll to hit.
No, it's a roll to hit,
But he gets a bonus with that.
I don't know what his bonuses are. You got pretty good bonuses.
I can look it up.
I don't have his sheet though.
I can try to look up the skill.
Is it not on roll 20? Brandon?
Yeah, but I've got to didn't get in there.
Brandon's having a look. Checking. Assistant DM as well.
Yes, assistant DM, you look it up because then it doesn't come out on the screen. You see.
The joys. The joys.
Sorry, what are you looking for?
I want to know Eldritch Blast. What are we doing
Under his spells.
under his spells
I think he adds his charisma modifier to the damage.
and to his roll to hit?
That's just a.
It's under his. It's a cantrip, but it should be his magical
Should
ability.
be his
Spell ability,
mod-
which
Well,
is-
you
spell
10
mod-
force damage.
Yeah, but
No, you
what's
can't take
his
my
spell ability as a warlock?
I'm using it, yeah.
It is-
under
I need it
wisdom.
for my
I think.
It should be
character
wisdom.
No,
No,
is
it
it
should
all
be
charisma?
intelligence.
It's wisdom.
Oh, that should be charisma.
Charisma.
No, it
Okay,
can't
so-
be play.
I'm gonna roll. Tell me what the modifiers are.
It's a good case.
I can
It's
roll
a
here.
hit, no, no, as well.
Okay,
It's
roll.
just insane. What do they need a phone for?
You might have the thing for rolling.
12 and then
Take
force
the
8.
domino rally. Yeah,
12.
go set it up.
12 to hit.
Okay, so
I'm
his
sure you guys
blast
can figure
misses.
it out.
No,
Go that way, yeah.
His blast misses.
I'll keep his sheet open.
Yeah, just keep it open here first. Arvad.
What are they? Can we see what the gargoyles are made out of? Do they look like they're made out of stone, or do they
Oh,
look
yeah.
like they're made out of? Oh, okay, so they're not like things.
Oh, no, they're very stony.
leathery things.
No,
that-
no.
Okay.
They're very
They're
stony.
You can. I don't know if you can zoom
Yeah, but it's just
What? What am I
they're
doing?
just grey, but
where they are.
there's lots of them.
What?
We need a touch screen to be able to just go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that would be cool.
As a bonus action, I'll cast Grimlaw's Shadow Grasp.
What does that do?
It's his hand.
Oh,
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 that's
cool.
a cool
I'm
thing.
also going to cast my spiritual weapon now, and then we can just black them with that. Oh, they like Dorian.
And I'll cast it over here.
About there.
Black.
Zach's back.
Oh, if you knock them into each other, do they break?
That might be fun. Better.
I don't know. Have you done that yet?
And then I will with my hand attack this one over here.
That one.
Are you rolling? What's happening? Everyone's very quiet. I don't know what's going on.
12.
That all in all 12.
Mm-hmm.
Your hand misses.
Cool. And then I will cast Firebolt on this one over here.
The same one.
Different one.
Isn't that the same one?
No,
Mm-mm.
no, it's not.
No.
Okay.
It's the one next to it.
That is a 18 to it.
That is a hit.
Cool.
Oh, you just set it on fire.
That is 1 point of damage.
Awesome.
We're doing well today.
That's my turn.
I can hit them with range?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not your go.
He's a 9 and I'm an 8.
Yes, it's their turn.
Okay. Fair enough.
Right, so
Righto.
Talibar,
Yes.
the two that you hit
Yes.
and two of their buddies
Yes.
are coming at you.
Oh, yay.
So that's 4 attacks. They're all trying to bite you. And they're chittering as they do it. Your armor class is?
15.
Sorry?
15.
15.
No, it should be higher now. You've
Oh
studied
no, I
leather.
lied. 16.
Okay.
Studied leather.
Yeah.
First one misses. Second one is a hit. Manages to bite into your armor.
I am
How dare you?
And
Yeah, but I can't
Ooh.
ask Jared because I'm busy.
5 points damage to you. It's quite the solid bite. Gives you a bite, and as it lets go after biting and your
Yes,
blood's
tell him
dripping
I'm
off its
asking
little
him to
teeth,
please
it
do
goes.
And tell him if he has a problem, he can come here and I'll tell him.
Third one. Misses.
Oh.
Snaps. Oh. Fourth one gets you.
Oh, gargoyle bite. They're not poisonous.
For a whole 2 points of damage. It's not a massive bite. Jay, please help.
You put it out with the general gauge. I mean, seriously.
Did you just make blood come out of me?
So rude of me.
Merrick, it's not you yet.
Okay. Fine.
now-
Just tease me.
Those, okay, so then what we need to do, Mr. Venant, you need to move those 4, so Talaba's there,
It doesn't.
I need to move,
You see, it fits like that, but it slides all
I
the way
can
down.
do it, can't I? Yes, I can. So these guys all came in here for an attack
Like that too.
on Talaba.
So, this one that attacked Talibot, I should be able to get a sentinel attack on it.
That one there,
Yep.
go for it.
Is
So
there not
I'm
another
gonna
piece that
fire
belongs?
an
Yeah,
arrow.
Kales, is there nothing else that belongs with it?
To make sure that I can do this with
That
with
would
a
be
bow.
wise. Because I'm thinking there must be another piece.
I cannot do it with a bow. Never mind.
And you currently have a bow in hand.
I cannot do it with a bow. I'm going
Okay.
to drop my bow.
I just also want to because there's a lot of these guys, so just give me a second.
You don't need to move anywhere. Perfect,
So-
right where you are.
Yes, give it to the clever one. He always works his stuff out. Jeez. I don't know if there's anything missing. Yes, you may. But only if you help with your sister with the domino rally. Jared, you put it with the general toys. What did you expect to happen?
Really? Because you play with it so much.
Oh,
They don't
13-year-old
think
who's
of
selfish.
Oh.
Okay, Avod, armor class.
You are just the best
Sorry?
human being alive.
No, but it's got a.
Okay, so we'll just show Kaylee when she comes back. Kales! Come here.
Those are 3 hits.
Mm.
Of 4,
You have to put it in like that because if you
5,
let go of here, it will slide down.
4.
So hold it there. Okay.
They are tiny, but they are fierce.
2 of those are bites, 1 of those is a claw. And again, every time they actually hit you, they give that stupid laugh. They like chuckle.
Oh
How's
wow!
it go?
So you really do want to black them, like hard.
What are you down to?
11.
Oh dear, did they hit you hard?
Yeah, 4, 5, 4.
3 attacks.
Sure. They didn't like you at all.
Why are your hit points so low?
Papa
only have
doggy,
22.
is it my lovey?
They did 11 damage.
Cuddle. Is that it?
Is that shady?
Don't die, was it?
Asmo's
Maybe
armor
Master
class.
knows.
I think is 15.
Wrong button.
14. No, I lied.
16.
Woohoo!
He came up in the world.
I think we're all like roughly 16 now because of the new.
He takes
armor.
1 hit
I'm still 17.
of 3
Scale
damage.
mail.
Claw and a chuckle.
Yes, but you're carrying it for me. I didn't put it on because I
Ah.
haven't needed to be quiet.
Did I get? Did you upgraded, right?
I downgraded.
Downgraded.
Yeah, I took it along just in case we need stealth.
Okay.
So
So
I don't
I
have
have
to
your
go like-
downgraded armor,
Yeah, you've my downgraded.
which is
armor.
scale mail, eh?
No, I'm
No?
wearing scale
You s-
mail.
So what do I have of yours?
Leather.
Leather armor.
Leather.
Ever get in a armor class?
Hello? 17. Tell me they bounce off me.
One of them manages to get through with a claw.
Oh, okay. How much damage?
3 damage.
I should not have.
I'm slightly bleeding.
Not have
You will
pulled
pay
out
for
the
that.
bow.
Me and little sweetie. My silly dog.
We need one more, Bernard. There's only 14 on the board. Okay, there's 2 left. One's gonna go at Arvod.
Uh-oh. Do I need to yell a healing spell at you? Oh, I can.
Ah, where did that one come from?
It's a new one.
Oh, okay.
It magically spawned. One of the other ones went and then bing!
Okay, so one at Arvod, one at Evie.
Ooh. Come at me, bastard.
Arvod miss. Evie hit.
Okay.
5 points of bite damage.
Ooh.
And a chuckle. That sounds like a neigh. Merrick!
Alright,
DM.
so drop bow, draw swords.
Yes.
We'll start
By
here.
not hitting us.
Going for this one first.
Yep.
Alright, so on hand. 13.
Hits.
Cool. So a D6 plus 4.
How long does your swarm of beetles last for?
Hang on.
So let's go with
Sorry, I just
Dread
have to find it.
Ambusher. So it's a D6 plus a D8 because it's my first attack. Plus 4.
Oh, there you go. Conscious scarabs. This one's a charm. This one's a frozen.
No, this is just a D6 plus 4.
Ready?
6 points
Cool.
on that one.
When
It's gonna be
they,
the one that went for Arvod earlier.
when they drop to 0
that one.
points, then
So
they
it's,
disappear.
it's this one over here. Then a second on-hand attack
So that
for that
guy.
one. Which is going to be the Dread Ambusher attack. Which is 13.
Hit.
Which is a D6 plus a D8 plus 4. So that's 13, 4, 17.
It shatters into little pieces of stone.
Fantastic. And then the next the offhand attack is going to go for this one over here.
Which one?
That one.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay.
It's a 20. So that's 2d6 plus 4.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, we're just gonna change cameras quickly because I want people to see what he just did. So hold on. Go for it. I got a natural 20.
So 10 points.
Woo!
Have we hit that guy before?
Not that one. No.
No. And that was one of the ones attacking who?
Attacking Taliban, wasn't it? Oh no, Alvar.
I don't know.
Arvard. Okay, that's fine. I got it. So, how much damage?
10 points total.
Cool.
So that was that. Yeah, no, then I don't want to move because I want to protect everyone here. So I'm going to stay where I am.
Cool.
Cool. So any of this, if this one
Tabs.
moves in, I get attack of opportunity.
Taliban.
Okay, I'm gonna draw out my.
Wait. Swarms.
Stepping out of here because
They go until they have no hit points left.
So they have no hit points left.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they stay. It's kind of a cool spell, right? It's an extra body hitting these things. I think that's cool. It's extra two
Okay.
bodies hitting these things.
So
Hopefully they will
the
prove to
two
be helpful.
closest to Taliban, to Evie, so that guy and that guy each get hit by the swarm.
Nice.
Yes.
And they've been hit, or they were the ones that got went for before but didn't get hit. I think.
Possibly.
Whoa.
What? Do they do some mean damage? Say they do some mean damage. I like it when my spells do stuff.
7 damage to the first one.
It doesn't roll.
8 to the second one.
Wow.
Nice.
That's not bad for a spell.
Okay. Taliban.
I'm gonna pull out my short sword.
Yep.
And go for this one here.
Which one? Where?
The yellow,
Okay.
That one.
That
bottom
one.
yellow dot.
Cool.
Bottom yellow dots.
Ooh, 15.
Yes. Well, yes.
That's a hit and with a sword.
Yes.
Okay.
Damage.
1d6 plus 3 plus dex piercing. What does that mean?
Roll.
Is it 6?
Plus 3
Plus 3, 9.
Is 9.
is 9. And then you said piercing.
Piercing.
Okay. Piercing's not really going to make any effect whatsoever, but we'll take the 9 damage.
Whoop whoop.
Cool. Good hit. Good hit. Keep in mind they are made of stone.
Yes.
Piercing, not really a thing.
More blatting.
Okay. Then Evie.
Evie would like to cast Spiritual Weapon,
Okay.
and I'd like to turn it into a great big hammer to smash.
Okay.
Just a quick one. Does your other spell require concentration?
I'll just
No,
make it
they
on the
last.
go.
Oh,
They last until
no,
the
then
hit
that's
points
fine.
are gone.
Because I
Yeah.
think spiritual weapon requires concentration.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, cool.
just as I create a floating spectral weapon.
Do it. Do it.
Oh,
Just
stop.
do it.
Make me
Yeah,
know.
do it. Do it.
Well, mine is concentration, so I think yours should be able.
Yeah, it probably is, but the other one is just.
Just
Go,
they
my
do- they
little
do their
beauties, go.
Cool.
Ooh, that was an 8.
Plus.
Well, I'm sorry. Are you swinging your weapon
Um,
at something?
Yeah, I'd like. Don't I have to roll to cast it? No, do I just
No,
cast
you
it?
just
think you just
just
cast
make
it.
it, and then you got to roll to hit with it.
Okay, so let me
So you put it somewhere.
choose a guy. Okay.
Hey, what do you create?
She said a big hammer.
Big
Hammer.
hammer
A hammer.
to smack.
The hammer's gonna
Maybe
drive
that
over
one.
them.
Bottom green
Hammer.
dot.
Bottom green dot.
The hammer's gonna
Yeah.
drive over them.
Okay.
Quick,
Roll
get
to
in the
hit.
hammer.
Make
Get
us
to
a
the hammer!
Get to the hammer.
Make us a hammer. Let's get out of here.
Okay, let's see.
Get out of here.
It's an 8 again. Yay! So
Guess
I
that's a
missed.
miss.
Yeah.
But is that not casting? That's
That's
a
a-
special action. It's a bonus
yeah,
action.
it's a
So now you've got
bonus
your action.
Okay, so I'll hit with my actual warhammer
Okay.
in the other hand. And what did I roll?
Ooh.
A
9.
9. That's just one better, which is not
Plus
good.
all your bonuses.
Yes,
Do you
hold
not
on.
have any of those?
I don't know. Hang on. Combat. Huh. No. Warhammer two-handed. No, one-handed.
Mm-hmm.
Is attack plus 3, so that makes it a 12.
That's a miss.
There we go.
Not funny. Yeah, because the spiritual weapon should get your
Magical abilities.
your spellcaster modifier.
Modifier,
To
yeah.
Oh,
attack.
then that's a 5. So then
You
that
rolled
was
an 8, so that was a
12.
12.
12.
No, 8 and 5 is 13.
13.
Still a miss.
Still a miss.
Asmo is going to do his thing and Eldritch Blast that top red, middle red guy.
Cool.
Or at least I assume he's going to.
14.
Yes,
2.
a whole 2 damage. Well,
Ridiculous.
he hits.
Ridiculous.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does roll. I mean, it does say that it can roll.
Yeah, I was trying to figure
And
out
then
how to get it.
it is Avod.
Probably like a normal monster.
I'm going to Misty Step
Wow, it kicked me
30
right
feet in
out.
this direction.
Wouldn't
Kicked
you
me
step
out.
in the where the map's already on, like over here? So now they don't have to move the map.
5, 10, 15, 20. It's round about there.
Yeah, it's literally 3 me out. So never mind, don't do that.
Okay.
I think one down from there.
Should be
Just
fine.
So when I Misty Step, the goblin the gargoyle that was straight in front of me needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Or he is frightened until my next turn.
He's fine.
I don't think they get frightened.
Cool. And
He's
then
fine.
I'm going to use my action to use my hand and attack this gargoyle.
Which one?
The
Bottom pink.
purple one.
Okay, the one that was about to you tried to frighten.
That's a 15.
That is a hit.
Cool. That is 12 necrotic damage. No, sorry, 10 necrotic
Okay.
Does necrotic work on stone?
No. So it's 12 damage.
damage. Cool.
Is he do it? Need do it.
Okay.
12. Hold on. How did you get there then?
Oh, 12.
12 damage. Okay, then it's a bunch of goggles.
Oh,
Them to go. So in 2 rounds of combat, we've dropped 1.
So,
Sorry,
No.
I missed everything.
Taliba, again, 4 attacks on you.
It's a problem.
Oh!
Can I roll against my acrobatic skills and dodge out the way?
You might not want to do that,
Oh, okay, maybe not.
since there were 2 critical misses in those 4 rolls.
Oh,
There were 2 hits,
nah.
but there were 2 critical misses.
Wait, which one's hit?
Hey?
Which one's hit?
So I went 1, 2, 3, 4.
So 1, did it hit?
This one?
Yeah.
Yes.
How much damage?
Because then I get a Sentinel Attack,
Yes, you do.
which I'm going to take now.
4 damage.
Which is a 10.
Your Sentinel Attack misses. However, the one that bit you then got bit by its buddy for 5 damage.
No.
Which one damage?
This one got hurt.
And if only I'd hit him, then I could have killed him.
This one hitted you for
Shucks.
5 damage. But then the one what didn't hit you
Hit
also
you.
bit that one for 5 damage. And I think he actually killed him.
No one had an attack on it already.
Bit his buddy and died.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
even
that's
though
fine.
it bit its own buddy who died, it cackled itself half to death anyway. It was laughing so hard afterwards. Okay, so that's that.
Maybe
then
we
we've
have the
got...
book of attracting gargoyles on us.
So these two, this bunch here, so this guy, this one, and this one, and this one. Those two are very interested in Arvod, but he's not here anymore. So they're all going to attack the swarm of the 2 swarms. Because the swarms are annoying them. And 2 of them hit the swarms. For for 2 and 5 damage respectively.
Cool.
Okay,
That's
then we
2
got
and
that
5
one.
points of damage we didn't have to take.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
Okay, then there are these buggers around Asmo. One, 2, 3. All going for Asmo. Asmo's armor class is what?
16.
16. Sure, 3 hits
Where they?
for 4. 4.
4 is what they screamed as they hit him.
And then they chuckle afterwards. Okay. Then we've got 3 at Evie, including this one who, if he hits, you get a Sentinel Attack on.
Can I can hellish rebuke them if they hit me, because I
Yeah.
have a reaction.
He does hit. Oh, there's a critical. 2 critical hits, 1 hit
I think I only get 1 reaction
per round.
per
Yes,
round,
yeah.
yeah.
So you don't
Yeah,
get
so
the
I have
Sentinel.
already used
Yeah.
my reaction for
So,
this turn.
first one does 5 damage.
Okay.
Next 2 are both critical hits. Which do... Jesus.
Don't die.
13 in total. So 18 damage in total.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I'm on 2. Can I heal myself?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
But don't you want to hellish rebuke one of them?
Yes, I'd love to hellish rebuke one of them.
Since it's a reaction.
Which one hit me the hardest?
It was either that one
The 2
or
criticals.
that one.
Okay, so one closest to me, I will hellish rebuke.
The green dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I point a finger at the creature, damage me, momentarily surrounded by hellish flames, and the creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage if it fails.
It fails.
This
Go,
was the
Seabass.
sucker. And that's a 9 and a 4. So
13 damage.
That's a nice knock.
Yeah, then you burn it to ash.
Yeah, take that, you sucker. And then I should probably think about something to help me.
Okay, so that's... the last 2 are also going to go for the swarm. 1 hits, 1 misses. 1 hits for 5. Talibar.
Askies?
So scared.
Telebar.
Talibar.
Still with my short sword on.
What about me?
Merrick!
Oh,
Sorry,
Merrick.
my bad.
Poor
Thank you.
Merrick.
Thanks.
Merrick,
I
Merrick?
do have a turn.
I'm just slightly low
Kill
on life,
something
so can
quickly
you
before
kill
it kills
something?
me.
So I'm gonna go
I'm bleeding quite profusely.
Yes.
Both
try and stay where you are. Right now.
injured at the moment, so I'm going to. So I'm going to pick the healer first.
No,
I'm
that's
going to go
fine.
here, on hand attack, that one. 16 plus 6, 22.
That's a hit.
For 5 points. Worst rolls ever.
So at least you hit.
And then I'll do offhand on that one as well.
Okay.
15
Hits.
for 6 points.
You destroyed.
Oh, thank God.
Okay,
It shatters into lots of little tiny stony raining pieces from the sky.
fantastic.
Which one? If I attack one of them, which can you get a reaction of?
So I can get reactions of any one of these attacking you.
Okay.
So you attack those ones.
Talibar.
Okay. Still using my short sword. I'm gonna go for the light pink one.
Okay.
This one. I miss.
Okay.
Well, you are bleeding all over
Yeah,
the place.
like,
You know, it's
yeah.
hard to concentrate.
Evie.
I would like to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Go ahead.
So
That takes an action though, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Spell action, yeah.
that's an action. So I touch myself and I heal myself for 1d8.
I can put the swarm ball.
touch
myself.
I can put the swarm ball if you want.
It's okay.
Where's the
They're
D8?
just around.
Which one are you? No, you are not a d8. Ugh. Neither are you.
Nice, you got a broken
This one, love.
phone
This one.
screen.
Thank you. Ooh, no, wait. That's a 6. I get a whole 6 points back.
It's better than nothing.
Is it just a D8?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, so you're not using a...
No, I'm
Sure,
not using an actual spell. I'm just using my
Okay.
cantrip to...
But then that's a bonus action.
Is it a bonus action?
No, cantrips are still spells.
There's still spell actions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it states that it can be done as a bonus action.
Can it be
So
done
you
as a
know it's
bonus
not.
action?
No,
It doesn't say so. Okay.
No.
Alright, then that's fine. Then that's your action that's done.
Yeah.
Okay, then
But don't I
it's...
get 2 actions?
No.
Do you
You
only
get a
get one
bonus.
action?
You get a bonus action if you can do something.
If you
with
can do a bonus
Yeah,
But I've still got my
bonus
floaty
Yeah, you can
spiritual-
Yeah, then you can hit
You
with
hit
your,
with your hammer.
with your hammer.
Yeah, well, I'd like to hit with my hammer then, if I may.
Do it, do it.
I will try to smack green job. Okay, Rob, what did I roll?
6.
A 6.
That's not
terrible.
gonna be a
I
hit.
miss. Well, I am bleeding everywhere.
Okay, Asmo!
He doesn't have any area of effect spells that
Yeah,
can
that,
bludgeon.
didn't you have that cone spell? What was that cone spell you had?
He has his list. This one here. His spell list. Oh, you on it?
Poison Berry.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Poison
No.
is probably not going to work against stone.
No.
Eldritch Blast, Guidance, Vicious Mockery, Spare the Dying, Unseen Servant, Command, False Life, and Hellish Rebuke.
So I guess it's just the cantrip.
Okay, so here we
It's
so
Eldritch
let's
Blast.
Eldritch Blast again.
Yeah, seems like it. Oh, she wants to draw his sword and actually start hitting it. With the flat of the blade! Bludgeon damage.
So that dude in the middle again. Red dude in the middle, yeah?
Do it, do it, do it.
I wonder why they're screaming. It's supposed to
That's
be
the sign of the
playing
gargoyles. They're just
And laughing.
mimicking the gargoyles.
Sorry, it's not going. Try again. That's it. 11 and then 3 force.
11 is miss. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Hope we don't lose any time.
Avad.
I'm going to cast Ice Knife on this purple one over here.
Shouldn't you worry? Ah, never mind. I can't tell you.
That is a 21 to hit.
Cool, that's a hit.
Okay.
You printed some nice dice, bro.
That is 6 points of damage,
He's dead.
and then
He's dead. But there's no end then, he's dead.
no, there's ice damage that dealt to the creatures 5 feet from him as well.
Oh,
And
so
to him as well.
yellow and dark purple will
So
be
they need to
whacked.
make dexterity saving throws.
So which would be that one and
So
that one.
yellow and dark and
Okay,
purple.
first one fails, whichever one that was. They both fail.
Cool. Then they take 2d6 additional points of damage.
Nice.
7 each.
That's funny.
And then I use my
That's funny.
hand to attack the yellow one here.
Yellow, orange dude.
The orange one.
Okay,
That's a 10, so
miss.
it's miss. And that's my
Miss.
turn.
That's a good turn.
That was a very
Well
good turn.
done.
Well done.
Then we have some gargoyles.
Oh lord, I may end up unconscious.
What are you on? 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before the
You
gargoyles,
see, with this one, I
we
have to
the
actually
swarm.
touch you in order to heal you, and I can't. I can throw a spell, but we'll have to see.
Can you check on my character sheet if I have a...
Okay, one swarm, we're gonna go for that guy.
You do.
One swarm going to go for that guy.
Yes, you
No,
did,
we
you
each
bought one.
got
Yes,
a potion.
a potion, a healing potion.
Yeah.
I
Whoa!
asked specifically for healing potions. I think we got 3, and then
We
we gave
each
them
got
to the
the
front line.
fighters.
We each
Yeah.
got a medium healing potion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you could, as an action,
Friend-
plug
Oh,
one.
yeah,
I
I'm gonna
suppose.
need to do
Unless
that.
the DM allows it on yourself for a bonus.
10.
Yeah.
So this purple dude takes 10 damage from a swarm.
No, he's dead.
Ha!
Nice.
Go swarm! Yeah! Go beetles!
And this orange dude takes 6 from the swarm.
Dead.
Woo! Go
Well
swarm!
done.
Go swarm!
It's because
Go
you got the
swarm.
carcass with you.
That's
Yes,
the way to
power,
do it,
yes.
man. That's the way to do it.
Okay. Then
Oh, I got very excited.
this one and that one both decide it's time to attack the swarm. Because the swarm seems to be like the biggest enemy right now.
Well, yeah.
The biggest threat.
One
Can't we
hits.
just run away now?
No, because the attacks of
How much
opportunity.
life
happens.
does a medium
Except for me.
healing potion?
I
And we don't know how
know.
fast they are. They could be
Hits for a
faster
whole,
than us,
like-
so we will never get away.
Hits
And
the swarm
and
for
I'm
2
assuming
points
they
of
don't
damage.
sleep.
The thing is, what triggered
And the other one misses the swarm.
That's
The
the.
DM treated them.
It's some action we performed must have triggered them.
Then this one. Oh,
We
good
could have also
lord.
just been patrolling.
Yeah.
That one. Okay, so first one I just clicked is going for Taliban. That is a miss.
No.
Next one is going for
But-
Merrick.
Yeah, but that one I'm going to. Wait, which one's going for me?
Which one's going for Merrick? Oh, okay.
Okay, so that one.
And I
went
rolled
for
and he
you
missed
that
anyway.
one went for Merrick. Asmo's gonna
Red
go
top
for
red
that.
boy is going for Asmo.
Yeah.
Is a miss.
I
Middle
have
red boy going for Asmo.
I have to
is a
step
hit.
in between Asmo and Ivy. No.
Blue job top right going for Asmo. Is a miss.
Pink job's coming.
Pink
to me.
job going for Evie. Is a hit.
No.
Come on.
Ah, you
So
little beetles.
hit on Asmo is a claw for 2.
No, God, please don't be 8 or more.
Hit on Evie is a claw for 2.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Then it is Merrick.
Okay, I'm gonna step into this block over here.
Oh wait, it hit me. So can I smack it?
You can hellish rebuke.
Ooh, ooh, ooh! Please, do you mind if I just
Yeah, no,
quickly
go for
hellish
it. Go
rebuke
for
it?
it, please. Do your thing.
Sorry, I get very excited when I get to hellish rebuke. Where is it though? Man, I've gone right past it.
It's in your spells.
Yes, I have a lot of them. Oh, there we go. Hellish rebuke. So the creature must make a dexterity saving throw. Because I lash out.
It fails.
Ooh! Come on, make it good. 2 noughts, that's just.
No, that's 20.
That's
Is that
20
20?
It's two
damage.
tens.
So it's
It's 10.
2 10s.
Yeah.
Okay.
It disintegrates.
I'm so much better when they hurt me. Then I'm like, rah!
Was it that one?
Disintegrates. It turns to stony ash.
Burn, baby, burn.
Yeah.
I love how dexterous these are. It's so funny. It's like these little stone flappy things, and everyone's making dexterous rolls, and they're like, "I'm made of stone. How dexterous do you think I am?"
Hellish
Anyway,
rebuke is fine.
okay. So Merrick,
Okay, that changes my plan now. Now I'm gonna go for this one.
Yes. The one that hit him.
cool.
On hand. 19.
Hit.
D6. Plus 4. 9 points.
Should be dead. I wouldn't.
13.
Hey, this one.
Yeah,
That's the one I went for.
it's down to 4.
Okay.
Alright,
It's almost dead.
then I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay.
24.
That is a hit. You miss.
7 points.
It is now dead.
It's dead.
Okay,
Shatters.
then I'm gonna step into that space.
Shatters into stony death.
Cool. And that's me.
Well, we're finally getting rid of them.
Okay. Tell about.
Okay, I'm just wondering if I must use my potion or not. Because now I have
How much are you on?
6.
rid of this little bigger.
I think you can hold
attacking
that
him
one.
next.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
you can hold
attacking
that
him
one.
next.
So drink your potion maybe
in the next one. Or now.
now.
Okay. I'm gonna drink my potion. I have a healing potion, a medium healing potion.
Go drink your medium healing potion.
Thank you. It is.
Are you allowing it as bonus on yourself or action?
I think drinking potion is an action.
I think it'll be an action.
Yeah.
She's got to disengage from combat to do it, so
You can also rummage through your backpack to get it.
yeah. I'm gonna call it an
Where
action.
Yeah, okay, cool. It's 2d4 plus 2.
Go for it.
2. 3.
Plus 2, so 7.
7.
Cool.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Better than
Evie.
not having 7.
I am also on 6. So, I might have to cast my little old cantrip that keeps me alive. So I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself again, which is 1d8. Give me the d8 again.
You've got one.
I know.
Cure Wounds is a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh. Oh, well then actually I can't cast it. I'm out of spells. Haha.
Okay.
Cure Wounds. Of that, anyway. Cure Wounds. And so I'll just use my spiritual weapon to whack the green dude.
This one.
Yeah, well, he's only one
You can also whack him.
Yeah, I know, but first I'll
Yeah.
do spiritual and what?
Oh.
First I'll do spiritual weapon and then I'll do...
We are scaring Jerry back for we
Normal
did
attack.
You are stuck.
I know.
It's stuck.
I'm trying to
You zipped up the inside of your jacket in your zip. Why do you do this on my turn?
I don't know.
Kaylee, go to Dad.
If you want to come here, I can help you.
It's like really nicely wedged in there. Okay, so spiritual attack. That's a 12
12
plus
What's your
Right.
magic? modifier?
that makes it 17.
It's hit.
Okay. What does it do? Where's my spiritual weapon?
It's a hammer.
Yeah.
She's looking up what she
I'm
needs
just
to roll
looking
for
what I
damage.
have to roll for damage. Just,
There you go.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
spiritual weapon. Okay, so I have to roll damaging 1d8 plus my spell casting modifier.
Where's your D8?
It's here somewhere.
Yeah.
It's fine. Ooh, that's a 6.
Oh.
Plus 5 is 11.
That
You
should-
hit it, wallop.
should murder it. It had damage.
Okay, then can I...
Which one? This one here?
Green one.
The green one.
Didn't
No.
have damage.
I can't wallop it with...
Hit
I
it
can-
with your
I can.
hammer.
I can
Why?
hit it with my
your hammer.
own warhammer. I'll hit it with my warhammer too.
No, you drank a. You
No,
can't,
I didn't.
You can't. You didn't
I
cast.
can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've just got to fight until I die.
No. You're gonna be good now.
You're unconscious before you die. Don't worry.
Yes, but none of you can do anything about it.
I can. I have,
Anyway,
I have healing potions.
I'm combating. I'm just trying to find my warhammer. Sorry. So I'll try hit. Oh shit.
It's a 13
Plus.
plus.
Plus 3, so 16.
It's a hit.
So I get to roll 1d8. I like your dice. Thank you.
Plus your strength bonus.
Oh, that's an 8. Plus my
It's
strength.
You shattered.
Fantastic. Well done.
Can you make my dice not a high five? Give my dice.
Ian, sad about his monsters dying now. Well done, Evie.
Harvard.
Took me long enough.
No, Asmo. Gee, I wonder what he's gonna do.
Eldritch
I'll
Blast.
just blast the same way.
I'll just blast the same red dude.
Yeah, he has not used Hash Root on them yet.
He hasn't used any of his spell slots either, so he's fired up. He's
19
go.
and 2.
So that's a hit for 2 damage.
Which one?
The middle red guy.
The
The same one.
one he's been doing all along.
The same one he's been poking for
The whole
the
time.
whole battle. Okay. And then
not so loud,
no,
guys.
guys, easy now,
Okay,
please.
okay,
We're
calm down.
we're almost done. And then it is some gargoyles.
And a swarm.
It is just 2 swarms first.
Oh, and me.
Huh?
Yeah.
And my turn. I was before the gargoyles.
Didn't we just? Oh, Asmo, then you. Go.
Yes.
I'm gonna take the pink one here with my hand.
Okay.
And that misses.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna firebolt it.
Okay.
Hey, girls, come on.
That is for
Hey.
18 to hit.
18 to hit. That's a hit. Hey.
Katie.
And that is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
They're wearing Katie's
It's not
pajamas.
dead yet.
That's my turn.
Okay. Then it's 2 swarms. The 2 swarms are going to go for this goggly woggly and that goggly woggly.
Sounds good.
Swarm number 1 misses. Swarm number 2 hits very hard.
Go swarm number 2.
Yeah, for 8 points damage to blue dude. Cool. Then it's some goggles. Those 2 goggles are going to go for the swarms that attack them.
Sure.
First one. Hits. Second one hits. First one bites down into the swarm. The swarm's looking a bit weak. Second one also bites down into the swarm. The swarm's not looking as weak as the first one. Then yellow dot. It's going to go for Merrick.
Okay.
Armor class.
60.
It's a hit.
Okay.
Bites into your arm for 2 damage and chuckles on the way out.
I chuckled too.
Red dot.
Stop ticking.
Top left, red dot. Merrick.
That's for you.
Also a hit
Sure.
for 3 points of damage and a chuckle.
Sure. I chuckled back. Stop tickling.
Top red guy for Asmo
Yeah.
is a miss.
I'm gonna go for it.
Cool.
Go hit it.
For 13. Armor class.
It's a miss.
Okay. None of my sentinel attacks have hit yet.
Asmo can't. Can he hellish rebuke on?
Something
has
that
to hit.
Yeah.
It has to
It
hit.
has
hey?
to hit,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Cool.
So if it's
Then
dodge
it is the Taliban.
No, it's me.
I'm gonna go.
It's the Merrick. Sorry,
It's the Merrick.
I'm used to you being before everybody.
Yeah, I'm just super slow today. So I'm going to go
Let's
on
start
hand
with
for
it.
this one.
On hand for yellow, for red.
Yep. No,
Yellow.
yellow. Yellow
On hand
one.
for yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then see where we go from there. 17.
That is a hit.
So, for 5 points.
5 points of damage.
Still good?
It's still there.
Then I'm gonna
Chuckling at you.
Swing at it again. 14.
Is a hit.
5 points.
Doesn't like it, but chuckles.
Wow. Can't kill things.
Now it's a Taliban.
Yeah.
Taliban!
It's your go.
Oh, sorry. With my long sword, I'm gonna. My short sword.
Go
So
for this one.
I really want to get rid of this. Dude.
The bugs are getting rid of that one.
Oh, okay.
Get rid of this one.
I'm gonna go for the yellow dude.
Okay.
Never
Oh
mind.
no.
That was a 1.
It was a 1.
It was a 1?
It was a
Yes.
1.
Okay, so you're wounded.
Yes.
You're a bit under the weather. You swing. You drop your sword.
Oh.
Okay, well, at least
Well, that's
you
way
didn't
better
stab
than what I
yourself.
thought it was going to be. I thought
Yeah,
it was going to be hitting me. In fact, I prefer she hit me than drop her sword.
She dropped the sword.
You guys must play quietly.
Then it's Evie.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Why does Evie have a wrench stuck in her head?
Yeah.
It's
She's
a
got
hammer.
that hammer thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I've got a wrench. Well, with my hammer thing, I'm going to smack Blue Dude.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to try and smack Blue Dude.
Sure.
Must be so nice to be able to see these colours. 12.
12 plus my magic thing, which is 5, so
It's a
17.
hit.
Okay. D8. I like your dice. It works nicely.
You're not allowed to use the DM's dice.
Why not? They
the
work.
DM's dice.
Oh, it's 3
There you go. Plus
plus. I don't
your
know.
magic proof.
Oh,
thingy
5,
bob.
so 8.
8 damage.
It's a lot.
Before you get sick.
Is it do it? Need do it now. Okay.
Darn it.
So you move up and
Now
hit
you've
it.
got an act. Now you've got action.
So move up and hit it with your hammer.
Okay, I'll move up and hit it with my actual physical hammer.
Can you not see the blues and the reds?
I'm red green.
That's what I was gonna
colorblind,
say.
So with the green on the map and all of that, it's actually quite difficult for me right now.
Change that map to grey.
No, it's fine.
So you can see the yellow and the blue.
The red I can see quite nicely. I can't tell that this is not blue or green. I can't really make out what color it is. The yellow also I can't really make out.
So how do you know when you're playing mono green?
Because I know that the forests. No, I mean green
No,
I can see. Like
that
I
was
can
a
see
joke.
green, but it's when they're sort of intermixed.
16.
Hit.
1d8.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Like there are weird bars above myself and above Asmo, but I can't see if it's red bars or if it's just
6
stripes
plus
or
1.
if there's something.
7, you crush it.
It's the HP one.
So
It's just the
Okay.
HP
Yeah,
bars
it's
for the
very-
creatures.
Like all I just see is this like blurry thing over like green branches,
Okay.
green leaves.
So that was Evie.
Yes, that was me.
Moi Evie, you killed it.
Keep
Asmo, Eldritch
Right.
Blast!
Eldritch
The
Blast!
same one
The same guy.
again.
He will kill something.
Today. Come hell or high water.
21 and 6.
That's a hit and 6 damage.
Which one did he hit?
The same one
Oh,
for like the
And
last.
he
10
still
turns.
hasn't killed it.
Oy vey.
he's really hacking away at this thing.
And then
Arvard.
it is Arvard.
So I'm gonna firebolt this one, the pink one. That is a 21.
That's a hit.
There's like 2 of them right there.
Use dice blind.
That's an 8.
8. This is a solid hit. Woomph.
Still alive.
Still alive.
Then I'm gonna use my hand to attack it.
It's got you, your hand, and the swarm
That
on it.
is a 22.
That's a hit.
Come on, kill it already.
And 5 points.
It
12.
smashes. Your hand literally goes squish, and shatters it into the ground.
Yeah.
And then it's a swarm. And now both swarms are going to go for yellow dot.
They picked out the easiest target.
They're hungry for dirt.
They're hungry for dirt. That's right. Swarm 1 misses. Swarm 2 misses.
Oh, it's
Swarm
worse.
Swarm 2 was the good one.
Yellow dot goes for the swarm. Because
And I'm gonna hit it.
it hits swarm 1.
Oh, dear.
Can I hit it?
You
Because
can hit
the
it, but
swarm is
obviously
my-
it's going to do
My
damage.
friend, yeah.
It does 3 damage to swarm 1. Swarm 1's looking quite piddly right now.
Shame.
23.
Is a hit.
At
Good.
last.
9 points.
I believe you clash it.
Well done.
God, now I don't have to
Fantastic.
I can pick up my sword instead of attacking something.
Okay. Red dot is going to go for you.
Sure. Bring it.
And it hits.
Cool.
For 1. Like it does this, Rob. It's like. And then chuckles at you. The other one's going to go for Asmo.
Of course.
I'm a class 16.
Yes.
Misses.
Woohoo!
It's Merrick.
Yes, you remembered this time.
I'm looking at my list.
Okay, so I'm going to go for that one first with the
Which
on
one?
hand.
That one?
The
Okay.
one that.
You're going to take
Asmo-
away Asmo's.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I mean, I don't want it to try and hit him again. 19 plus 6, 25.
Miss.
7 points.
That should do the job, hopefully. No! Oh, no, it's not dead yet.
I'll
Oh,
go
my
for
word.
it again.
King of the gargoyles.
8 and 6 is 14.
That's it.
Just 5 and 4 is 9 points.
Now you crush it.
Woo!
Talibar.
Oh, it's me.
You can pick up your sword.
Can I pick up my sword?
You can pick up your
Thanks.
sword.
I'd
That
just
takes
like
an
to
action, though.
Pick up my sword
You
and
can
just.
move.
No. I'll just pick up my sword.
Stay right there.
Okay,
behind
Evie.
Mary.
No, just stay behind Merrick.
I'm just going to stay where I am because I think Merrick's got this.
Why don't you use your hammer
Yeah,
to
hammer.
hit it?
Okay, fine. I'll use
Hit
my
it.
hammer.
Hit it with your hammer.
Since I can smack it from afar. That's 13 plus 5, 18.
Okay, hit.
Okay.
As well, if you move up here, and it does for some reason try and hit you, I get a reaction hit on
3 plus wait,
Five is
5, 8.
You bong it with the hammer.
Come up, hit
Takes
it
a
with
while.
your hammer, Abby!
Fine, then I'll come up and hit it with the actual hammer.
This is gonna move to there.
Yeah, and then I'll whack it with the real life hammer instead of the magical one, which is a 7. That's unfortunate. I miss.
It's okay.
7.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Because it only is plus 3. So
Then
it's 10.
it is Asmo. Eldritch Blast!
As he elbows me.
It's like, why did you do my thing? I've been working on that all day.
Friendly fire. Oh, sorry, Mary.
It's 14 and 7.
That's a hit for 7 damage.
Yay!
Maybe you should have been shooting at this guy the whole day. Okay. Avad.
Firebolt.
Don't
miss.
critical miss.
Yeah, because you're like down here somewhere. You gotta fight with 3 of us.
Yeah.
It's flying.
Okay, look, if you're gonna hit anybody, hit me.
That is a 15.
That is a hit.
Oh, thank God.
What's the suspense on these guys?
So everybody goes so quiet when you roll.
We all go. When
That's
it comes
5 points
over
of.
It explodes in the air and showers you all with shards of stone.
Well done. Well done.
Oh.
That cup of coffee's gone, right? But I could not wait. I could not go. I had to wait for the end of the combat.
And Merrick runs into the bushes. Guys, I'm gonna go.
Combat's over! Thank God! I gotta pee.
Well, we're bleeding, and I'm sorry, I can't cure anybody right now. So maybe we should find some way to
Rest.
yeah, to stop doing stuff for a little bit. It was all that disguise self that just ate up my spells.
I'm gonna give a big shout out at the end of this to our friends at the Mag of Holding for this particular creature that you just faced, which you will not find in any other D&D book. You have to get it in the Mag of Holding.
For the gargoyles.
Yep, so go check out Penny Dragon Games. If you're watching, go check out Penny Dragon Games. Have a follow on their Kickstarter, see what's going on with them. They published the Mag of Holding, which is a supplement for D&D. Comes with some glorious one-shot adventures and a whole bunch of new little creatures. So a big shout out to our friends at the Mag of
Do you
Holding
have
and
a
Penny
picture?
Dragon Games. I'll show you now. I'll show in a minute. But let's first finish up. Okay, so that's, I think we'll call it there for today. The end of that combat. And say to everybody, very well played today. I thought you guys did a marvelous job. I was intrigued as to how you were going to get yourselves into the castle. And so with that being said, I will say to everybody, happy 250 experience for character play. To all y'all.
Of course, my sheet
Thank
decided
you.
to die
I
now.
don't know where to add experience on the app.
I'm also trying to find it, but I had to reload my app because it said no.
Okay, well, I'll make a note here for you guys who don't have
Oh
it.
no, it's fine. I've got my sheet here. I've just written it on, but
Okay, and then you didn't have a lot of combat, but the combat that you did have actually turned out to be quite dramatic. So 15 of those strange little creatures, which, since we're now out of game, I will tell you, come out of the Mag of Holding and are called Hunky Punks.
oh, that's so cute.
And that's what they look like.
Ah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Kind of gross.
Kind of gross. Hold it up for that camera behind Rudolph's head there.
Nice.
Those are the Hunky Punks.
Holding.
Those come out of the Mag of Holding. If you are watching this, please go and check out Penny Dragon Games. You can go to their website, have a look at their Kickstarter and follow them. The Mag of Holding is amazing. This particular one is the 2nd edition, and it's all about gothic horror and that kind of thing. So you'll find really cool stuff in there. We got the Hunky Punks right out of there. So thanks to our friends at the Mag of Holding.
The
Shot to you.
Hunky Punks.
That is actually a very cute name.
They are also usually they work for bigger gargoyles, etc., etc. But these guys were just out for a prowl and happened to come across you lot. They were the creatures you saw clustered along the walls. They'd made a home for them, like nests for themselves along the walls there. So, having punished 15 Hanky Punks, It earns each of the party members another 150 XP. And I would like to award both Merrick and Evigeddon an extra 50 each for some really cool, intelligent use of spells in terms of disguising yourselves and getting in and out of stuff. And another 25 to Arvard for his use of detecting magic and visibility to take his walk down the wall without getting attacked by 50 hunky punks.
Yeah, because that would have been bad.
Because they didn't see him because he was invisible. So,
We would have come
good
across
job,
a dead
everybody.
Arvard.
Yeah.
Where's Arvard? I went for a walk. Oh, okay.
Is he ever coming back?
So on that note, we will pick this up again next week, hopefully. Are we doing next week? Saturday.
Yes, we have to do Saturday because Sunday's my best.
Sunday is Yola's birthday, so we're going to be here on Saturday afternoon next week, where we will take this further and see whether or not the party can start making its way in whichever direction they choose towards Osgaroth and whatever fate awaits them there, with the foreboding figure presented by the words Draculich waiting for them.
Oy vey.
But until then, say goodnight everybody. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us.
There we go. See, at least one of you knows what I'm talking about. For those of you watching, thanks so much. If you did watch, if you didn't watch, and if you're watching this later on stream or on record or on replay or whatever it is, hope you enjoyed the content. Give us any suggestions of what you think we might do better. We're always open to that kind of stuff. But in the meantime,
Are we? Are we really?
not really. We just like to say that. Don't forget, EggPod on Monday night. We will have the top 3 from Commander Day that we had at Stone Dragon yesterday. So we're going to be talking to Alistair, to Ben, and to Lawrence tomorrow night on the EggPod, getting their thoughts on the whole Commander Day experience. On Wednesday, we're back on Command This at 8 o'clock with
upgrades.
the top deck upgrades of the pre-con deck supplied to us by our partners Unplug Yourself. But top deck, amazing friends over there, sponsoring $350 per player to upgrade their,
Those guys are
their,
so
their
awesome.
packs. Those top deck guys.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
there's
very
just this
cool.
one guy though. There's like the Rob dude who's like he's a weirdo. He's a strange fellow. But anyway, they're very cool people, mostly. But join us for that on Wednesday night. Then Saturday we're back here for all this. So until then, everybody, stay healthy, stay safe. Don't let that virus get anywhere near you if you can help it.
Peace out.
And stay frosty, y'all. Peace. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.